All right, what's good? All right, what's good? So we are doing all signs, general messages, what to expect, whether it's love, work, personal shit. I just gotta see where this camera's at, and then we're gonna get started. Okay. All right. What's good? What's good, JM, Tina, Snow White, Heather? What's good, girl? All right. We are doing all signs, what to expect. Hey, Tina, Sarah, BNN, Emily. All right, let me just adjust this for a second. What's good, Azuki? Thanks for popping on. I do, Tina. You got a black screen. Do you guys got a black screen? Let me know if you guys got a black screen. No? Okay. So Jam, it must be something on your end. Maybe just close out the app and then reboot it. You're from Canada. Nice. All right. Aries. So going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what to expect. You're from Toronto. I'm in New Brunswick. It's not too bad. Can't say it's my favorite province, that's for sure, but I pretty much lived in all the provinces except Ontario. I drove through Ontario though. It's a nice spot. I really like Thunder Bay area. It's nice. All right, what do we have for Aries? What can Aries expect? What can Aries expect? 3 shuffles? Overall energy for you, Aries, 9 of Swords in reverse with a star right under that. So I do the 10 of Pentacles, the Tower, 6 of Wands in reverse, the World. Well, Aries, I feel like this is an energy where you know exactly what you have to do, okay? I feel like you are having a hard time coping with your own personal awareness of some type of shift in your life. There could be some type of upheaval that has already occurred that maybe made you feel a little bit stupid, or that made you feel underappreciated, or made you feel like something was not a success, whether it's in regards to a business, something that may have been long-term and established within your relationships or whatever it may be. I feel like there's some type of acknowledgement that something is not going to work. And I do feel like, again, you may be having a hard time coping with the facts of the situation, but you're putting all that negative energy into rejuvenating yourself, into healing yourself, into, you know, holding a major space in your heart for hope, okay, when it comes to new opportunities. Because, yeah, I do see something here coming to an end. And I feel like it's what you want. It's more so having a hard time coping with the follow through. Clarify this World card. Page of Swords in reverse, the Magician reversed. Yeah, I feel like you may have got bad news in a certain direction in your life, Aries, that, you know, maybe you wasted your time, or you're dealing with someone that's very manipulative, or you're dealing with someone that, you know, isn't really worth your energy. Okay, maybe you're realizing a certain job, even if it's work related, is more so draining you of your resources, draining you of your energy. And it's like more so realizing that you don't have the patience to deal with this anymore. Okay, because I feel like there's something, again, you don't really have the patience to deal with. You don't really have the patience to talk about it if it's in regards to a person. And if it's a job, it's like you really have no interest in learning how to overcome this obstacle. You're more so looking at it like this is just not it. You know what I mean? It's not it. What's this Queen of Cups? Queen of Swords, the Sun. Well, that's positive. Some of you guys may be receiving some type of emotional support, okay? Or you're getting some type of communication that's giving you a lot of clarity here. It could be from a mother figure, or this is someone that you just highly admire, highly respect. You're receptive. This is someone that you're receptive to talk to. Give me one more on this energy. Oh, the Three of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. So there is some type of new beginning here, whether it's with a person or in a certain work, entrepreneurial type of direction. And I feel like you're open to it, you're receptive to it, you're receptive to talk to this person potentially, especially if it's a Leo, Virgo, or Gemini. But I feel like there's some type of betrayal or hurt, or there's some type of pain that you're holding on to, having a hard time letting go. And even though you can acknowledge, like I said in the beginning, it's like you may be having a hard time coping with the facts of something that you're already aware of. Even though you're aware, it's almost like someone's giving you advice or giving you a truth about something. And it's like, yeah, man, I already knew that. Like, I knew that. It's more so dealing with it, right? And I feel like you're receiving some type of support from someone that you love, whether it's a family member, an intimate type of situation. It could be someone that you're highly attracted to as well. But it also, you know, it's also one of those situations where you may feel frustrated because you feel isolated, and you may feel like there's a lot you need to let go of on your own, or there's some type of major change you need to let go of on your own. And even though you have all of this happiness and luck and abundance and new beginnings coming in for you, it's more so, again, accepting the loss of a business, or accepting the loss of a certain situation, accepting the loss of something that maybe you were relying on, or, you know, it could be commitments or relationships or something that you felt, you know, you would be able to hold on to for quite some time. It's like there may be a need to kind of accept the loss of something of that nature in order to pursue with a new beginning. But I do see, again, someone that is wanting to support you. Give me one more on that Four of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't like that. Two of Swords. So this may be someone, whoever this is coming in for you, Aries, this may be someone that has a little bit of a rigid approach, maybe quite stubborn, may come off, or, you know, from a superficial standpoint, you may perceive this to be someone that only cares about status, money, whatever it may be. You may see this as someone that isn't really open to commitment necessarily if it's a relationship, or you may feel like there's something just really dysfunctional about this person's life that makes you question whether you want to have a truce with them, or whether you even want to involve yourself in this person's life. And honestly, I don't really feel like this person is open to commitments right now. They're in a space of being more, you know, self-preserving, or in a space where they're more focused on their money, or gaining some sense of security for themselves. And it does put you in your head about what to do about the situation, because it's almost like you're in a very all or nothing type of energy with someone, and it does have you in your head. You scared the crap out of me, Odin. You scared the crap out of me. This person may scare the crap out of you. Okay, I know. Sorry about that. This person may scare the crap out of you. Man, if it's not one cat, it's the other. I got three of them. And I feel like this is someone that may not necessarily be open to a commitment necessarily, because they do feel the need to put a lot of energy into themselves to gain some sorts of security. But they are wanting to be there for you. But I feel like, you know, I feel like if it's someone that you yourself have deep respect for or feelings for or whatever it may be, or if there was some type of betrayal, even if it's a family member, you may be really torn as to whether you want to involve yourself in this person's life. What is Aries going to do? Queen of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands. Well, Aries, I feel like you are going to let this person in your life, but you're going to be very guarded because you may feel like this person feels entitled to you. You may feel like this person is very bossy or pushy or demanding even. That makes you question whether you want to involve yourself with this person. Because, yeah, I do see you allowing this person into your life, but you are very guarded here. Maybe feeling a little bit wounded by this person's expectations, but still desiring this person's support, okay? But you are, like I said, quite guarded here. And just give me one more on that world, because, yeah, this is something with that 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're turning your back on something here to make forward plans in another direction. But I like this, Aries. You do have support, advice, very clear communication coming in from someone. Who would this person be to Aries, just to get a little bit more understanding? Hangman in reverse. This may be someone that you perceive to be quite egotistic. With the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is someone that you're lacking closure with, or you have a hard time knowing how to talk to this person, because you may see this as someone that's very stubborn in their perspective. It could also be a Virgo or a Pisces, but you may see this as someone that's very stubborn in their perspective, or very egotistic potentially. Or that's how you did see them, and it made you fear communicating with them, but you are still feeling this lack of closure. There could have been a major misunderstanding between the two of you at one point in time. One more on who this Hermit in reverse. So this is someone that you've withdrawn from because there was a lot of deep emotions, but there was also a lot of confusion. This person may have made you very nervous. This is someone that makes you very nervous or finicky. Like you don't know if you can trust them or not, because you don't know. It's like you may have been having a hard time getting clarity on where this person is at with you. We have strong Virgo energy. It could definitely be a Virgo. It doesn't have to be, though. But let's see. Give me an oracle for Aries. We have a success. So there's some type of success on the horizon for you. We have the perfect timing, communicating clearly, or communicate clearly. So there's some type of perfect timing for a success here in a certain dynamic with the Empress. It could be in regards to rebirthing something. If it's a connection, it's like this is rebirthing something from the past with more nurturing energy, supportive energy. This could be a birth of a new enterprise as well, or some type of job. There's something here new in the making here between you and someone else. It could be, and again, if it's a relationship or a connection of some sort, this is saying that there's going to be a success in some type of growth and expansion between the two of you, because you're both on the same page, nurturing the seed type energy. And it may also come with some type of leadership. Like if this is a business of some sort, it's like some type of leadership, or, you know, planting some type of subconscious seed with another person, or just within yourself in regards to a new business. Okay. But you may need to communicate clearly with the person that you're involved with. Okay. So it could be a Taurus, strong Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Leo. Okay. All right. Moving on to Taurus. What's good, Barb? Expediator Dean. Carmen. What can Taurus expect this week? 4 shuffles. What can Taurus expect this week? Three of Cups just showed its face. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Taurus, King of Wands in reverse with the Fool right under that. Strong Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. I don't know what to say about that just yet. Because I do feel like there's a final decision being made here to have a new beginning or have a fresh start for yourself. You may feel like there's some type of reality check or sobering type of energy that you feel in regards to a certain situation. It's like 5 of Pentacles. Because I feel like you're quite mad, Taurus, if I'm going to be honest with you, but you're using that energy more so to, you know, as fuel. You know what I mean? It's like you're not using it to like punch shit and like stir up a whatever. It's like you're using it as fuel. Because I do feel like you're quite mad about someone or a certain situation. You're realizing the truth, feeling like you're getting a sobering reality. If there was some type of confusion in regards to a certain situation, it's like you feel like you see it very clearly. Some of you got money on your mind, okay? It's like, what does love got to do with it? What does it got to do with it? It's like some of you guys are like, what has love got to do with it? Like you got money on your mind. You're like, listen, you're draining me of my resources, or you yourself individually is like, damn, I need to work on my money, okay? And we are in Capricorn season. It's great if you want to just boss up and take care of business. It's great. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Because, yeah, I feel like you're making a head over heart decision to not be receptive to a certain energy here. Give me one more on that Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're pissed. This is quite similar to Aries. Maybe it's a reversal reading. Because I feel like you're quite pissed, you know. Having 0 to no tolerance to speak to someone. I feel like you're not really even open to be honest with the people around you about what you feel or what your thoughts are on a certain situation, because you feel like you already know what you need to do. And I feel like you are taking control, likely first working on some type of financial situation, or maybe you feel broke, or you feel like you need to distance yourself or get away or make some type of change in a certain direction that is causing you to be broke. Okay, and if it's not broke financially, it could be some type of health struggle as well. Or, you know, maybe you're realizing that, you know, a certain job even or person or something like that just drains you of your energy and like makes you sick kind of thing, causes you to be depressed. It's like you are in an energy of, you know, remaining in control, making a head over heart decision. Oh, one more on that 2 of Swords. 6 of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're making a head over heart decision to bail on something that you may feel like you put a lot of energy into, but you feel like it's not successful. Okay? Like, I feel like you no longer desire to attempt to succeed in a certain direction. 3 of Swords. Give me one more on the Emperor. Knight of Wands. Like, you're moving very quickly here with the Page of Wands. making forward plans. There's definitely a lot of energy supporting you this week, Taurus, which is good. There's a lot of confidence. There's a lot of enthusiasm. There's a lot of like having the energy to get shit done, okay? And even though with that death in reverse, it may feel as though it's like a lot of slow progress. What's this in regards to? Your money matters. So it's like you're looking to set down more a solid plan in regards to your money matters, or it's like you're looking to solidify some type of foundation for yourself, but you still feel like there's some type of slow progress because of something in your past or something that has yet not ended. I don't know, maybe it's a new job and it's like you feel like you still need to work at an old job while catering to a new business or something like that, or it could be relationship issues, whatever it may be. Because yeah, I feel like there is this energy of having a lot of energy, having a lot of excitement, passion, enthusiasm, you know, making quick moves, you know. And with that Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, there's a lot of forward planning happening here. You may feel like it's a little bit of a slow change because you're waiting on some type of resources or paycheck or whatever it may be. It's like it may feel like you're making a lot of slow changes, but you're acting on it really quickly because you're fed up with this energy of something just humiliating you or not, you know, being what you had wanted. You're definitely in this energy of reevaluating the whiteboard, establishing a new game plan for yourself, being more cautious as well. Because I feel like if there is anyone in the picture, Taurus, you're not open to talk to this person at all. You know, you're quite mad, in fact. You may even give this person a blunt truth about the fact that they wasted your time, or you're just being really hard on yourself when it comes to you and where you've been wasting your time, wasting your money, whatever it may be. Because again, I do feel like there is some type of financial situation or some type of hardship health-wise or whatever it may be. With that Five of Pentacles, you may feel abandoned by a lot of people in your life. So it's like, I don't got time to be sensitive. You know what I mean? Because it's like you may feel like you don't really have time to be sensitive to someone else right now because it's like you are all you got. You know what I mean? And it's like because of that, you may be even less tolerant to deal with a certain energy. What's this external energy? Ten of Swords in reverse. This is something that you feel like you should have let go of like a long time ago. Okay? But you've been feeling a little bit limited to do that, or you've been feeling restricted. Okay, you may have been avoiding ending something that you feel like needed to end a long time ago. So this is something that you know just has been waiting to come to an end, but you've been feeling nervous to do it, or you've been avoiding doing it for whatever reason. Give me one more on the Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is all you. I honestly, unfortunately, don't see a lot of support coming in for you this week. This is all you. This is all you suiting up and not really allowing external energies to impact you. And again, if you are mad or frustrated or irritated with a certain person or situation or your situation, I feel like you're using that as all the more reason to remain in control and take care of business kind of thing. I like it. I like it. All right, you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Aries, Gemini, Scorpio. This kind of feels like with those placements, it kind of feels like, you know, maybe changing the way you do things, changing your routine, changing the, it's like you may be aware of how your structure, your routine, your lack of structure is impacting your overall productivity or, you know, growth in a certain direction. And you may be working on taking control of the lack of structure to your plan originally, or just the lack of structure in general that may be causing you to waste time. I heard something like forever ago that always sticks with me, but there was this one guy, I don't remember who it was, but he was saying how we have efficient days and then we have impactful days. And having one impactful day can change your whole life. You know, and efficient days are like cleaning the hose, keeping everything, you know what I mean? Which doesn't really make too much change, but it feels like you're making a lot of impactful moves, like that one phone call, that one connection, that one set plan that you actually follow through with. It's like, I feel like you're making an impactful day. You know what I mean? I always tell myself that when I have to do something that scares the shit out of me, it's like, this is impactful. This is going to change the whole direction. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, there's efficient days and impactful days. And I feel like you're having an impactful week that's going to create massive change. Okay? But let's see. Because sometimes we can feel productive when we do like the mundane things. And no, don't get me wrong, that was all necessary. But it's not really what makes the big picture. We have unlikely. One more on that unlikely. Page of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Not the right time. Well, I would just, you know, I don't want to say something is unlikely, but this is saying that you may not have a whole lot of sustainable fuel to follow through with something, because it's almost like you may be, you know, yes, like I said, you're kind of taking a lot of energy of being mad or frustrated or just completely lost your patience with something. You may be taking that energy and fueling it in a certain direction, but it almost feels like, you know, we create sustainable energy by reprogramming, but also how do you say, gaining a better understanding of our expectations and making our expectations realistic. Okay, that's how we create sustainable energy, creating realistic expectations. And even if it's massive change, creating realistic expectations for yourself. Because if you don't, then it's nothing but an action of taking control in a situation, but it's stemmed from hype. It's not stemmed from your core. So it's like you may really want to set realistic expectations with yourself, because this is saying that you may not have a whole lot of energy to push through, especially if you have a lot of people in your space or in your head about what you're doing or what you should be doing. It's like you may feel a little bit weak, okay? Page of Swords in reverse. This is saying that there's still some type of knowledge or information that you don't have yet, or it may be a good idea to do your research on something first as well before you go full throttle into something. Give me one more on that Page of Swords in reverse, because it could be Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is just not, you know, using your head in a situation, if I'm going to be honest with you, not getting the proper information, not setting proper expectations, because I feel like it's going to turn out to you being battle fatigued. Like you are going to drain yourself thin, going full throttle into something without the proper understanding, okay? And I'm not saying you can't have high expectations, but, you know, lay down a plan for yourself in a more realistic way so it's not so draining. You know, like, what are you going to do today that's going to change the course? What are you going to do tomorrow? Now, we're all different and we don't all need to be like that. Some people are like planning their whole life and that works. Not for me. And it seems to be not really working for you this week. Okay. Because yeah, whatever this is, it's saying that you need to get more information, or you need to use your head when it comes to what you expect out of a situation, versus the effort that you're willing to put in. Because sometimes we say we want something, sometimes we say we want to move, or we want a job, but yet we don't really want it. We don't really want to put that much effort in. We don't really want to put ourselves through that. Like, you need to be accepting of the bad shit just as much as you are of the good shit, and you need to mentally prepare yourself. So if you're walking away from a relationship, a job, changing, moving, it's like you need to mentally prepare yourself for the shock and the shadow that's going to approach you when you fucking do that. Excuse my language. So, not the right time. So I would just say slow down, maybe. Slow down. But there is a lot of good energy supporting you. But the Knight of Wands is not sustainable energy. He's here for a good time, not a long time, right? It's not sustainable energy. So I would make sure that you have the proper structure, regime, knowledge, focus. And if there is things impacting your focus or behaviors or habits that are destroying you in a certain direction, like check up on that. You know what I mean? Or if you are lacking knowledge in a certain direction, get help. You know what I mean? Ask for help. Don't be embarrassed. That's why there's people out there You know what I mean? That's where there's lawyers, you know, financial advisors, all that shit. That's why they're there, to help you. You know what I mean? So get the proper information. Make sure you set something more realistic. And if you are lacking knowledge in a certain direction, seek advice, seek help, seek, you know, seek someone that could help you. Okay? So you could be dealing with an Aries, yeah, Virgo, Gemini, and Scorpio. But there does seem to be this like issue with structure or focus that you have that seems to be impacting your own ability to take control in the situation. So it could just be a minor adjustment that's needed. I wouldn't say minor necessarily, but there could be some type of adjustment that's needed that just kind of changes how your day operates, or how your mind operates, how you view yourself, what you feel like you're worthy of. Like, why do you feel like you can't make this change? Is this something about you? Like, you're human just like anybody else. You deserve anything just like anybody else. Like, what? All right, moving on to Gemini. What do we have for Gemini, or what can Gemini expect? What's good, Jamie? 4 more. What can Gemini expect this week? 2 more. Hey, Ms. Roxy Full. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Gemini. 10 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse right under that, the 4 of Wands, Fool in reverse, King of Swords in reversed. Well, 2 of Wands in reversed, 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this like is screams stagnancy, Gemini. Okay, what's this 10 of Swords in reverse? With the Page of Cups, the Sun. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of stagnant situation happening with you. It's like you may be avoiding an ending here in a situation because you're receiving some type of apology, potentially, that may be restoring your optimism, okay? Or if this isn't in regards to a certain person, but because, yeah, if this is in regards to a person, you may be avoiding ending a situation because you are receiving some type of apology, okay? And it's kind of keeping you stuck, canceling plans. And even though you still can't trust this person because of some type of poor investment, it's like you're still there, okay? If this is a personal situation, or again, this could still be you just in this space of avoiding worst case scenario because you're still in this energy of dreaming. You know, Page of Cups is like, you know, being optimistic about the future, but not really being sure like what you're tackling. And it's like there may be a lot of dreaming or thinking, like just fantasizing, or it's like there's a lot of like brainstorming happening for you, Gemini, but I don't really see you approaching anything or acting on anything directly. You are holding your optimism, okay? Because, yeah, I feel like there's some type of avoidance. You're avoiding ending something. What's the 2 of Wands in reverse? The Judgment, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there seems to be some type of quick return, Gemini. You got someone returning into your life, maybe with an apology or something of that nature, and it does cause, you know, a rebirth of the past. And with that Ten of Swords in reverse, you may be in a space of feeling, well, I wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? And you may kind of, I'm not saying you shouldn't do this. I'm not saying you shouldn't do this. Okay. But you may be in a space of like rising above playing victim or rising above bitching or something like that, because you're in a space of being very aware of all sides of the story. It's like, I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Well, I guess we can, like, you know, avoid whatever was going on between the two of you. Okay. Because yeah, if this is in regards to a person, you do have some type of return happening here from someone, and there is an apology coming through, and it does make you happy, Gemini. But you still don't really trust this person. You don't trust this person. You may feel like this person wastes your time, or there was some type of poor investment made by this person that makes you feel like you can't trust them. Why is all this Five of Swords energy here? Ace of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't know what you're doing, Gemini, because you don't trust this person. It could be because of some type of misinformation this person's spread. Sorry, guys, my kids are up there. I can hear them. Sorry, my boys are up there. It's like there may be because of some type of misinformation or some type of really quick communication that has happened between the two of you. Maybe there was an argument as well that had you pissed. But at the same time, Gemini, I'm not really sure why you're investing into the situation, because you look at this person as quite selfish and manipulative. You may feel like this person is wasting your time. Maybe you're just in a space of avoiding an ending for whatever reason. Give me one more on that Two of Wands in reverse, because there's a lot of hesitancy. It's like you feel like you and this person isn't really on the same page. Some of you are just holding on to a situation to avoid the worst. You know what I mean? You're holding on to a situation because, well, you're talking to nobody else. You know what I mean? Or it's like you're holding on to a situation to avoid, you know, the worst. You know, Ten of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you may be avoiding, you know, some type of, it's like you may be lonely. Like, for example, if you're single, it's like you may be just lonely. So it's like you're talking to them, but you're not really into them. But it's like, and on top of that, you don't really trust them. Okay? Because whoever this person is, Gemini, I'm not going to lie, this week kind of screams stagnancy for you. And, I mean, behind the pillow cushion, we do have a lot of dreams, okay? And it's like you may be pondering about, like, different things, keeping your optimism. Give me one more on that. Now, I feel like this is in regards to a person. It's like you feel like you and this person could have a solid relationship, but you feel like there's this continuous energy of not being on the same page. And it's like you're pissed because you feel like this person has wasted your time in the past, or you feel like there's just been a lot of bad investments made by this person that makes you feel like they're manipulative and self-serving. So I'm not going to lie, Gemini, this kind of feels like very stagnant and blah, you know, staying put, being hesitant about what the right decision is for you. Definitely avoiding, you know, being abandoned, or avoiding just avoiding a situation that maybe you feel like you're not ready for. So yeah, I feel like there's some type of a resurrection from the past, or there's some type of past person coming back, and it's like you're flirting with them and talking with them, but you know very well, like, you don't really trust this person, or you don't really, I mean, you can have all the optimism in the world, but there's major trust issues because of some type of past betrayal, or maybe you just don't trust this person's communication. So you definitely have some type of apology or expression coming through here, Gemini. I don't even know why you're entertaining it. But honestly, it's because I feel like you do have optimism that it could go somewhere. I mean, why is Gemini, just give me a little bit more. Queen of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are entertaining it for self-serving reasons too. Because this is an energy of putting your emotional needs on the back burner to receive from things that are very Like this is Queen of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may be putting your emotional needs on the back burner to entertain a situation where you feel undervalued because you're either receiving money, you're receiving something, or if it's a new person, Gemini, the reason you're entertaining it is because this person is just really good at kissing your ass and manipulating you. Okay? So some of you, this person, even if it's not a new person, they're just really good at kissing your ass and manipulating you. And I feel like you may have kind of lost touch with your overall, you know, the Queen of Cups in reverse, like I said, she becomes bitter and resentful because she puts her emotional needs on the back burner. And whatever this is, you may be putting your emotional needs on the back burner because it just feels good in the moment. And it's like they're really hyping you up, or like, I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. It could be a money situation too. Or it's like, you know, I don't know. Give me an oracle for Gemini. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have Leo and Pisces. We have take action, Gemini. I tell ya, stop being so stagnant. Be assertive. You need to be assertive with someone. You do need to take action. I feel like there is a lot of action happening in the dream world. There's a lot of action happening in the dream world. But physically, I don't see a whole lot of action. Choose a new direction. Take action. Be assertive. Choose a new direction. And that's why I said, it's like, I don't even know why you're entertaining this person, Gemini. Like, you don't even trust them. Or it's like you don't feel valued, or you feel like the two of you are constantly hitting the same walls. And if you're this confused about whether it's the right spot, it just probably isn't. You know what I mean? Actually, that's probably not the best advice. I don't really feel like it's black and white, but take action, choose a new direction, Gem. Okay? And I know, Geminis, you guys can get over shit like instantly. You can get over shit. Your knowledge of situations doesn't get over, but you play the fucking role, right? You're like, it's like you'll play the role, and it's like, I would just be careful of that. You may need to be assertive with yourself, or constantly remind yourself of your purpose. Like if it's someone new, like, is this person even good for you? Or constantly remind yourself of this person and why, you know, why you left them if it's an ex, or why you feel the way you feel. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Leo, Pisces. Oh, I said that already. Could be any sign though. All right, life is too short to stay on the bench. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect? King of Wands just showed its face. Nice. So if you have waves of like passion and excitement and feeling innovative, feeling inspired to take action in a business even, it's like, I would go with it. I would go with it. Or even in love, whatever the situation is. One more for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? 3 shuffles. Overall energy, Cancer, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords right under that, 6 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Well, you're showing up in a good spot. You're showing up in a good spot. 10 of Wands in reverse. Clarify this 9 of Cups. World in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Well, I feel like there's a lot of energy, Cancer, being put in yourself this week, bettering yourself, because you're looking at something just to be unsuccessful or chaotic in your life. I feel like if anything, you're releasing, I'm not going to lie, you may even be kind of offloading responsibilities this week to focus on yourself, to focus on your dreams even. You may feel like you and someone else is not really in agreement with something, or you may feel like there's some type of conflict where you may feel the need to defend yourself, okay? But I feel like you're doing a good job putting it out of sight, out of mind. Ten of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. For those of you in a relationship, Cancer, I just got to be real with you. For those of you in a relationship, or there's just an opposing energy that is very impactful for you, it's like there may be some type of frustrating energy you receive from a person. Like if this is a partner, they're saying like, listen, Cancer, like we need to be making more money, or we need to be a little bit more strategic with how we spend our money. Like there's some very like, you know, you're getting a very critical energy, some type of critical communication here from someone, but you seem to be avoiding it, or you're avoiding addressing it. It's like you're kind of releasing some type of responsibility. Give me one more on the Eight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords. It's like you're escaping, because you feel justified in not, okay, no, again, I'm going to focus on two different things. Because if this is in regards to a relationship or something like that, you feel justified not putting in the work because you feel like this person betrayed you in the past, or you feel like this person manipulated you or blames you for everything. But I would be careful with victim-like mentality, because you may end up sabotaging a situation. And Eight of Swords in reverse, this can also talk about avoiding major issues. You know, by constantly deflecting and playing this like, you know, playing the victim. Now, whether you're doing that to yourself or whether you're doing that with someone else, because sometimes we can deflect and, you know, ignore our own bullshit because we feel justified because whatever reason. And I do feel like you're coming in a very independent space, but you seem to be offloading the responsibilities of something here because of some type of betrayal, or you feel justified to just not care about some type of financial situation. Give me one more on that Page of Pentacles. Two of Wands in reverse, the Chariot. One more on the High Priestess in reverse. All right, Cancer. So yeah, I'm not going to lie with you. If this is a relationship or something important, I feel like you're avoiding it or constantly trying to distance yourself from the situation. It's like you're having a hard time doing something differently or addressing something that puts you in an uncomfortable space. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that story there in the past, because yeah, if it is a relationship, I would be careful with, you know, causing unnecessary upheaval, or, you know, returning even to your own past patterns, because we are in Mercury retrograde. So there may be a temptation to return to your own past patterns in regards to the way you deal with shit and deal with triggers and deal with whatever. So I would be careful of that, because yeah, there's some type of repetitive cycle here happening. And I do see you putting a lot of energy into yourself. mean, what does Cancer ultimately want? Six of Wands. Attention. If this is a relationship, it's like you are looking for more attention from this person, and you may feel like you're the only one fighting for it. You may feel like you're the only one in this circus. And I also feel like there's some type of attempt to give up on in a certain direction, Cancer, because you kind of lost the will to fight for it. But at the same time, I don't really see you closing it out. It more so feels like you're running from something. So, Cancer, even if this is a personal thing, I feel like there's a lot of focus on self, and you do have that emotional independence to be able to put energy into some type of new pattern. But even if this is an independent thing, you're avoiding some type of major issue. Okay, it could be in regards to money, or it could just be in regards to you not making solid plans for your future. It's like you're kind of in the hype, like I said, the Taurus. It's like you may be in the hype of something. So it's like if you want something, or if you feel like something isn't good for you, you know, I don't think there's a lot of relationships that succeed because you run from it and hope they chase you or hope they praise you. It's like we like to think that way because we like to feel like validated in some way or feel like it was worth our time. But it usually doesn't work out that way. at least eternally. You know what I mean? Like if people love us, that shouldn't, if people love us, they love us, right? If we have to walk away to see that love, then that is not love. Like, let's just be real. Anyway, or even if it's just you desiring your love language or what, anyway. So Cancer, I do feel like you are on the pursuit of distancing yourself from something that you either feel like your partner is just all about work, all about money, or they're being super critical about money. I see you running from it, but I don't really see you making any solid plans for yourself. You're more so, you know, you may be distracted right now because you're kind of enjoying the finer things in life. You may be, you know, you may have a temporary ability to kind of do the things that you love, but there seems to be still some type of past shit that's just going to creep back up, okay? So, yeah. And even if this is a personal thing, there's some type of personal issue that you're running from, and it could just be the constant energy of feeling justified in escaping things or avoiding things because you feel like a victim, or even, you know, whatever it may be. Because this is saying that there is option to, you know, move forward or make some type of plan, but you're not even doing what's in your control or looking at your options even. So I feel like there's this energy where you're going to illuminate to someone that you just want to go your own way because you feel like they're a heartbreaker. But this seems to be a pattern is all I'm saying. Okay? It seems to be a pattern. Again, so far the reads have not been that great tonight. But we are in retrograde, so there's just a lot of past shit. You know what I mean? I even caught myself already addressing things in the way I used to address things. And it's like, Rose, shut up. Like, fucking shut up. Like, sometimes we just need to, like, slap ourselves in the face. The world is harsh, okay? We can't blow smoke up our own ass. Like, I don't know what you're doing, Cancer. Because, yeah, I feel like that you're running from something. But at the same time, you yourself aren't making any different choices or changes. So it just seems like you're isolating yourself from some type of responsibility or need or something that may need to be addressed to focus on yourself. We have recovering. So there may be some type of recovery period needed or just slowing down. This is like the Four of Swords energy, right? The Four of Swords can just, you know, like really figure out what you want. You know what I mean? And make it work. Ask for help from others. Meditation brings answers again. So I would just slow down. And I feel like right now you're in a space of like wanting to push forward. I would be careful with that, okay? Slow down. Allow yourself to kind of figure it out. Like take a month. Like just take a month. Take a week. I don't know. Like disappear if you need to. But like try to... Because right now it feels like you're just running from something. Right now, it just feels like you're running from something. I would just slow down. And again, if there is some type of change, like whether you want to move, like some of you guys want to move, but you feel quite limited in that because you don't feel like you have the money for that or whatever. It's like maybe ask for help. I mean, if you really feel like people even deserve to be asked for help. I don't recommend asking for help from people that, you know what I mean, just love to use that with you, like against you, whatever. But either way, you could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Virgo and Pisces. So yeah, I feel like there's this energy of wanting to go after your dreams, but also feeling limited by a home situation, trying to figure out and contemplate like your own, where your own attention is being laid or put. It's like trying to figure something out, because I feel like there is an authentic desire to go your own way, to fulfill some type of dream. But it's almost like I feel like you're trying to go to step 8 before you've done the first 8 steps. Like that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? But the good news is the 9 of Cups, you are in a very emotionally independent space. But anyway, moving on. Sorry guys, I can't talk tonight. I'm just going to blame retrograde because I can't put my thoughts together. All right, what do we have for Leo? What's good, Christy? I love Canada. I love Canada because we have the winter. Like, I honestly don't know how y'all like deal with like hot ass weather all year around. That's crazy to me. I can't stand the heat. Like, I like the cold. Not like freezing, but I do like the cold. Like, I should live in the Northwest Territories. I'm just joking. That's crazy. All right, what do we have for Leo? Two more. What can Leo expect this week? 3 shuffles. The cold is so like homey and like such a vibe. I just love it. I love it. Overall energy for you, Leo. Nice. Queen of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles right under that. The Ace of Cups. Well, shit, the Temperance. Okay. Well, that's good. You seem to be receiving unconditional love from someone, Leo. Now, if this is not love, I'm going to read it a different way. Now, let's read it the other way first. If this is business, there's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of abundant energy. There's a lot of abundant creativity, especially with the Temperance energy. It's like you're on a wave. If this is in regards to business, you are on a wave. Okay? And there is some type of inspiration to take control and move forward, potentially in a new direction. Like if you were back and forth with what the right way to go was when it comes to your work and business life, it's like I do see you just kind of pushing forward, because I feel like there's something that you've just lost patience in, or there's, I mean, give me one more on the 9 of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, 3 of Wands, King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, if this is business, Leo, I feel like you're lacking patience with it and you really have no desire to get more information. It's like, um, what's the Six of Wands in reverse? Like some of you, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. Some of you are working with someone that maybe you don't really trust, or you just feel like you have a boss or someone that, you know, overuses their authority potentially, that you may have kind of lost patience with. I don't really see you giving it too much energy. This is you just kind of taking your energy, taking your seeds, taking your inspiration. It's like you have some type of muse going on that you're choosing to kind of remain on the down low or be a little bit more discreet. It's like you're trying to leave. Now, if this is a work situation, like I said, you're not really making it known too loudly in regards to what you're putting your energy into because you don't want the drama and you're trying hard to overcome some type of conflict, especially if you do feel like you have like a boss that's a little bit, you know, ridiculous, or if you just have people that you're working with that you feel like are just more nosy than anything. It's like you're keeping something to yourself. Okay, so you're putting a lot of energy into a new business. It may not be going exactly the way you had hoped, but there's a lot of inspiration and energy and creativity as well that seems to be supporting it. And you seem to be overcoming some type of conflict with someone either in the workplace or even just someone that you know that just has a lot of unsolicited opinions. You seem to be overcoming that energy and you're doing it very discreetly, okay? So, and you are trusting your intuition as well in regards to someone's intentions with you, because you may feel like there's certain people that don't have the best of intentions with you as well, and you're kind of trusting your intuition. You do seem to be avoiding the conflict of, you know, letting the confusion get at you, okay? But if this is in regards to a relationship, should I shuffle? What do I do here? Whatever, we're gonna go with it. If this is in regards to a relationship or some type of love, again, I do feel like you're receiving some type of love offer. We did have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. That was right under that. You may feel like you found your perfect match. It could be in the workplace as well, or there's some type of new love offer coming to the table. You know, I feel like this is something you're keeping to yourself, really. Like some of you guys have a new lover, but you're also aware of an ex, or maybe just people in general that don't have your best of intentions, that like to talk shit, you know, about whatever. It's like you may feel like there's people that don't have your best of intentions. And I feel like you're keeping some type of new love or some type of new relationship to yourself. Okay, and you're doing it to avoid any conflict. And on top of that, you may not really be sure where it's going right now. So it's like you're keeping something to yourself here. But this is someone that, you know, give me one more on that Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you are receiving a lot of communication or mental clarity on a new beginning, and it's creating a lot of excitement, enthusiasm, passion. You may be very sexually attracted to this person as well. This person may inspire you, or you may feel very connected to this person, you know, on a soul level. Let's just put it that way. You know, even if you met this person, even if you just met them online, for crying out loud, and you're talking to them, there does seem to be some type of deep connection you have with this person that's giving you the mental clarity to kind of go for it and take action, or, you know, initiate a new beginning. And again, you do seem to be trying to overcome some type of conflict with someone that you feel like does not have the best of intentions with you. Or there's an energy of being a little bit, I don't feel that though, not with the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I mean, the only thing we don't got is the Queen of Wands. So maybe you're just suspicious about whether this person will actually, you know, follow through with their love, or are they just kind of like an emotional whore, or whatever it may be. Like, you don't know. Because, yeah, I do feel like you're receiving a lot of love. If it is a past person, this may be someone that wants to ask for forgiveness. Give me one more on the Six of Wands in reverse if this is love. The Temperance. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy of not really wanting to do anything too extreme because you're still in this energy of not really being sure if you can trust this person's intentions. But there seems to be a really good thing going on. A lot of communication, a lot of clarity, a lot of good sex even. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is, it seems to be a victory for you. Okay? But I feel like you're in a space right now, Leo, where you don't really want to defend yourself, right? It's like you may be trying to embrace discipline when it comes to this new love, because you feel like you found something good. And it's like you may be in a space in your life where you don't really want to defend yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you're happy and people are like, well, he wasn't happy last week. Or I thought you didn't want love. It's like, you know, when you're just like in a vibe and people come in like jumping down your throat. It's like, I feel like you're in a space of like not really wanting to have to defend yourself. So you're just keeping this gold or this love or even this new business. You're keeping it to yourself. You're keeping it from the naysayers and the bored people that like to spectate. Okay. But yeah, there is definitely a new beginning. Who is this person to Leo if it's love related? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It could be from someone that's very insecure, but they just know how to work their magic. Like they know how to work, they know how to work it. They know how to fake not being insecure. Let's just put it that way. Sun in reverse. It could be another Leo. It could also be a Virgo or a Gemini. So whoever this person is, this is someone that is possibly very insecure. This person may, again, this is someone that's very, you know, you see them as someone that's quite powerful, maybe sometimes a little bit conceited, a little bit egotistic. You may see them as someone that's not single as well, potentially, or you see this as someone that fakes being single. But I feel like you see this as someone that is possibly going through some type of oppression or sadness, but you feel like they portray it as the Sun in reverse is like a little bit conceited. You see that you do see this as someone that maybe just not single. I mean, maybe that's why you're kind of like wanting to keep this to yourself too, because it's like, you know, this person's like going through a separation, but you know, everybody got to get their 2 cents in. I don't know. It's like you're trying, like you may not see this person as single. I mean, maybe that's why you're quite humiliated, because you're aware of something hidden or something like that. But you do got a lot of love coming in. We have be assertive. So if you're suspicious or suspect, just like call it out. Like be very assertive. Don't stop. There will be a success. So we have success, don't stop. What's the don't stop? The Justice card. Speak your truth. Be honest about whatever. Be honest about some type of betrayal, maybe. Or be honest about what's causing this like confusion or causing you to feel like you can't express something personal even. Or again, be honest about some type of betrayal. Or one more on that. The Knight of Swords. This is all about speaking your truth, being very direct. Not waiting around for this person to take the lead. Not waiting around for this person to tell you what you want to hear. I don't know. It's like, you know, there's a need here to be honest, or at least use your integrity on a situation. Okay, the Knight of Swords can sometimes go against the flow. Go against the flow of the vibe, of the love, of the sex, all that shit. he can sometimes destroy situations, not because he wants to, but because he needs to, because the facts are the facts. Like I really like you, but like you're in a relationship, kind of like that. Or it's like you may need to go right in on something, Leo, because this may be weighing on you, or something that is making you feel like you can't be open and transparent on. And again, the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, right? It goes against, you know, it can be very destructive, but it's like it needs to be said kind of thing, right? Or it's just an energy that kind of goes against the flow or the heart or the emotions. So you may need to take control and speak up, even if you're the one that gets left behind in the process, whatever that means for you. It's just a matter of integrity with that Justice card. Or there's a need here to be fair. Again, fair, but there's some type of third-party energy, even if that third-party energy is some type of betrayal that has happened that you haven't let go of. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Gemini. Could be any sign, though. All right, Virgo. What can Virgo expect tonight? The readings tonight are not the greatest, but sorry. Well, Leo got a pretty good reading, but there was that sort line. Anyway, what do we have for Virgo? 8 of Wands wanted to come through for you, Virgo. So there could be a lot of quick things, or a lot of communication, or things starting to take shape really quickly. That may start with a good conversation, or just may start from you just moving and doing something. Let's see. What do we have for Virgo? What can Virgo expect? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Virgo, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse right under that. So there's definitely a lot of on the fence energy about some type of new beginning. There's a lot of fear that comes with this, maybe because there's a lack of communication. If it's a person that you want to move towards, it does put you out of your comfort zone. It does bring a lot of fear because you may feel like this person isn't really communicating with you or kind of making any set plans. Or if this is just a new beginning in general, work or love, you're kind of being a buzzkill to yourself, okay? Page of Wands in reverse, you know, it's like being a little bit of a buzzkill to yourself. And I feel like it's for good reason, honestly. Okay, you may feel a little bit run down with responsibilities, or you feel like there's just a lot on your plate at the moment. But look, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse. I don't know, let's pull the cards. Ace of Wands, you definitely got some type of new beginning, but you're like, some of you guys, okay. Now, what's this 10 of Swords? Queen of Pentacles, Sun in reversed. Okay, on the Justice card, Knight of Wands, 7 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there is a new beginning or a new prospect. I mean, let's just clarify this Ace of Wands right quick. With the 8 of Wands, shit, the Magician, Virgo. Virgo, Page of Pentacles in reverse though. There's a lot of communication coming in from someone, or just a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of desire to take initiative and kind of go at something. But you do feel the need to be smart here with that Magician, because you may feel like Maybe you just lack money to start this business. Or if it's a love situation, you may feel the need to be smart because you may feel like this person is manipulative, or you feel like this person is, you know, all talk, no action, or whatever it may be. Because yeah, I do see a lot of communication coming in, but again, you feel the need to be smart and use intellect over anything else because you feel like there was some type of betrayal, or you're draining yourself mentally because something that is just set in stone, right? With that, if this is a past person or a past job opportunity or an idea, there was some type of situation that occurred that it's like cause and effect, right? You fucked me over. It's like, I'm not going to forget that. Like, I can forgive you and work on that, but I'm not going to forget that. Or even if it's an attempted effort in a certain direction in business, it's like you're having a hard time forgetting past failed attempts even, okay? Because I do feel like you may communicate or be very honest about how you feel. Now, if this is in regards to a person, because again, you do have some type of option opening up in a new direction, but you may express the fact that you have a hard time being enthusiastic or, you know, optimistic because of something here that has occurred or something that is just set in stone. Okay, like because yeah, I do see you being very honest with this new person. It could be a little bit more on this external energy. It could be work too. 6 of Cups. This is someone that is from your past, or you have a very deep connection with, past life connection, potentially with a star, but it is your wish fulfillment. So whatever this past energy is for you, Virgo, this is your wish fulfillment. You hold a lot of hope with this person. It could be an Aquarius as well, or this is someone that maybe it started a little bit as an associate or some type of associate, or maybe it started 11th house energy. It's like it may have started as like a business type partnership, or you worked with them, or there was some type of limits in regards to the two of your connection, okay? But I feel like you have hope with this person. You see this as someone that, you know, it's like this person makes sense to you. Let's just put it that way. This person makes sense to you. You envision a future with this person. And I feel like you want to trust it. Okay? Some of you, this person is someone that's trying to apologize to you. Or again, you just feel a very deep connection with this person, like soulmate energy, or like I know you. You know what I mean? Like that familiar energy. So Virgo, I feel like you're trying to be responsible in regards, if this is a person, again, you're trying to be responsible because you may feel like you can't trust this person, but I feel like you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but you will be expressing some type of betrayal that you feel, or you will be expressing the reality of why you're so confused, okay? Now, if this is a new path, Virgo, like in regards to your work situation, if this is a new path in regards to a work situation or a situation that may be pushing you out of your comfort zone, I feel like there's a lot of energy being put into, you know, making something from nothing, or taking a really bad situation, like maybe you received bad news in money, or you realize you're not getting paid as much as you want, or there's some type of bad news in earthly matters, let's just put it that way. And I feel like there's a lot of energy on your part being put into being smart about that, okay? And you may feel quite defeated or drained this week, Virgo, because you are putting so much energy into trying to be responsible that you may feel like you don't really have a lot of fun in your life, but that fun will come, okay? And you know that more than anybody. It's like, I feel like you're putting work above all right now because you are trying to make things right with this Libra card. When it comes to Libra card, with this Justice card, it's like you're trying to make things right or balance shit out in your life. But it may be also causing a lot of overwhelming energy, okay? I would just say remain positive, okay? Because if this is a work situation, this kind of feels like maybe there's a lot of energy that needs to be put into current financial standings or current financial adversities that need your attention, and it just needs to be dealt with. Like Libra energy, like it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, whether it's taxes, whether it's, you know, legal agreements, whether it's whatever. It's like there's something here where it just is what it is. You know that. It's overwhelming you though. But I feel like you have the energy with that Knight of Wands to support you. Empress in reverse. Yeah, you may feel like you're lacking support here. You may be in a space this week, Virgo, where you're feeling overwhelmed, especially if you're a single mom, a single dad, or you feel like there's just a lot on your plate right now. But again, I feel like you're very motivated to kind of, you know, put the nail in the coffin when it comes to old stresses, when it comes to just getting shit done. There's a lot of energy going toward that. But again, you may feel very tired and drained and maybe a little bit bitchy too. You know what I mean? You may feel a little bit bitchy too, which is whatever. We all deserve to be bitchy sometimes. Okay. Either way. So yeah, you're putting a lot of energy into like just making shit right in your work situation. Or again, it could be in regards to taxes, tax season's coming up. I don't know. But it is putting you out of your comfort zone, but you are taking the action needed to work shit out. Okay. But yeah, if this is love, Virgo, I feel like you're going to be very direct with someone in regards to why you feel betrayed, why you feel taken advantage of even, or you're in a space of wanting to close out something from your past to start something new and choose a new path. But you're also in a space of, you know, trying to be smart about the lack of resources, or trying to be smart about whether the person you're dealing with is even worth all the stress. You know what I mean? So don't make it about them. That's the best advice I can give you. If this is like new love, don't make all of the changes that you're doing about them. That's like the worst thing you could do, because that's when you get with people. Like I would never want to get with someone that said, I'm leaving my person for you. So that makes me feel weird. That makes me feel like, well, if you don't like me, or if we get to a point where you don't like me, you're going to blame me for all your problems. Like you want a person that is making changes because they want to make changes. You know what I mean? Because they're going to do that with or without you. You know what I mean? You don't want someone that says, oh, I'm leaving my wife or my husband for you. That's fucking weird. You don't want to be that person, because that person is using you as an outlet. And if they're not, they're going to feel that way when shit goes down with you. You want to make sure they're in a headspace where they know they're doing something for them. And that's for their well-being, and that's for your well-being as well. All right, what do we have for Virgo? A year from now just showed its face. I'm not going to... So there could be a lot of positive changes a year from now. Now we say within the next few months. Within the next few months. Okay. Give me a little bit more. You do need to believe, Virgo. So you got to believe in whatever this is, whether it's a new job, or just believe in yourself to be able to get shit done, or just believe in this new direction. If you believe. We have don't stop, take action. So take action. But if you believe, what's going on with that? Eight of Swords. The High Priestess. So there may be something that you've been keeping to yourself, or been overthinking or replaying, or feeling like you don't have all the information. It's like you may have been waiting on direct information or clarity, or, you know, something. There may have been something that you've been waiting for all the information before you know, whatever. You know, if it's taxes, it's like you may have been waiting for a piece in the mail. Like you may need to just call them up, okay? Because you yourself know something's going off, or something's funky. Or if it's a relationship or a lover, it's like you may feel like you don't have all the information, or you're very confused. You may feel like, damn, I must be avoiding a lot of red flags. And whatever this is, it's like you have been keeping it to yourself, or being very discreet. But this is saying you need to trust your intuition here, and stop trying to make logic out of energy. Stop trying to make logic out of something. And if you are confused, Tower in reversed. Hermit in reversed. If you believe. Because I feel like you're overthinking your intuition to resist any type of chaos, and it's kind of making you a little bit paranoid or nervous. It may be making you kind of withdraw from loved ones, or there's some type of situation here that you may have been avoiding, okay, or isolating yourself or something like that to avoid some type of chaos. So, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords can be like when your belief system or your protocol is starting to work against you, because it's like you're waiting on that feeling, that thought, that piece of information before you proceed. And it can keep us stuck in these false belief systems or self-imposed prisons where, you know, we either feel like where we're letting other people blame us as well, and when we're letting other people point the finger, and also when we let embarrassment get the best of you. Like some of you, there may be some level of embarrassment when it comes to dealing with certain issues and contracts or legal documents. This is saying to not let embarrassment, or don't let people get in your head either. When it comes to something that you've been keeping to yourself, trust your intuition. And again, you may have been trying to avoid some type of change, but you may have realized that it's kind of causing more damage for you than anything, or it's causing more loneliness or more fears or more restrictions or something like that. So it's like this may require faith rather than logic. Okay. Could be a Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. We got a lot for you. Virgo and Gemini. Could be any sign though. That was a lot of signs. All right. But it does seem to be a productive week. Again, sometimes I read the most dramatic form, but I feel like it is a very productive week. There's a lot of action being taken. Just don't overthink it, and don't feel because you don't know everything you're an idiot. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I'm embarrassed, I actually just did that today. Sometimes when I'm embarrassed, I will put all my insecurities out there first. So then everything after the fact is no big deal. You know what I mean? Like, take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Because yeah, when I'm embarrassed, or if I feel like I don't know everything, like I'll put all my bullshit out there first, because it's like, take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the worst. Or like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people thinking I'm smarter than I am, or I don't want people thinking I'm better than I am. I will intentionally remind you I am human, because nobody should have to live up to a perfection of identity, because nobody is perfect. And anybody that portrays himself as perfect is suspect. Okay? Nobody's perfect. So it's sometimes nice to just kind of free yourself from that expectation, especially Virgos, and just kind of put yourself out there, because it's freeing. You know what I mean? All right, moving on to Libra. What can Libra expect? Three more. What can Libra expect? One more this week. What can Libra expect this week? Three shuffles. Eight of Swords in reverse just showed its face. So that can be good. I don't know. I'm not going to talk on that too much. Overall energy for you, Libra. Magician in reverse. Two of Wands right under that. Okay. What's this Five of Wands? Because I feel, Libra, first of all, you're in a space of understanding that you have options, or understanding that, honestly, Libra, I feel like you're just on the fence in your life in general right now. Maybe not really feeling in your power, maybe doubting, you know, investing into certain things potentially. It's like there's a lot of self-doubt you have when it comes to, honestly, I feel like this is just a general, like, vague aura. That's, let's just clarify that. Magician in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse. Yeah, it's like you may feel like there was some type of failed attempt in a certain direction. And it's like now you're just aware that it was a waste of time or a bad investment. And now you're just in a space of like being drained, really. Or being aware that you don't really want to make forward plans in a direction, but also not really being sure where to invest your energy. Now, I do see you receiving attention here from someone, Libra, but it seems to be triggered from either attachment issues or jealousy. Okay, this is someone that you're aware that you can't rely on. This is someone that you may have released the burden of, or you kind of released the situation completely because you feel like it caused too much inner conflict, or you just view this as someone that you need to stand your ground to because they're selfish. Because I do feel like someone is very insecure because they may feel like there's other people competing for your attention, or they realize there's competition. Okay, either way, I feel like you're standing your ground. Give me one more on that Queen of Wands with the World. This may be someone that's trying to get you back, or if you did walk away from someone or hold your ground to someone, there seems to be some type of success in ending that, or just kind of bringing your own closure to that situation. Okay, because you may have perceived it as a wish on fulfillment, or something that just caused you too much inner conflict. So some of you are just standing your ground, closing something out because it either was a wish on fulfillment, or you're just aware that this person has very selfish motives. But it does seem to be causing, give me one more on that Five of Wands. It does seem to be causing, you know, the spectators, you know, because there's someone here that has a lot of assumptions, or they feel like they know more than they do when it comes to people you're involved with or not involved with. There may be someone here that's quite jealous, or still wanting to fight with you for some of you. Okay, still wanting to argue, still wanting to bicker, still wanting to prove their point, when it's like you don't even want to play this game anymore. It's like you don't even want to argue. It seems to be like you're receiving attention from someone because you let them go, or because you closed it out. Ooh, the Lovers. One more. And the Moon in reversed. Some of you have Moon in reversed, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, Libra, I feel the Lovers isn't really necessarily about love. It's about being in connection with who we are. You know, sometimes finding soulmates that kind of push us in the right direction energetically, or become a catalyst. But it's more about like making healthier choices, making better choices. Also, making those choices that maybe you've been putting off, okay? Because there could be something here that you become disillusioned to, or there may have been a lot of disappointment in regards to a certain direction, and it kind of pushed you in a space where you became a new person, right? It pushed you in a space where you had to operate now off your own awareness, your own ebb and flows, the good and the bad. And I feel like there's a lot of success because you are choosing better for yourself and making healthier choices and being in connection with who you are, seeing a situation clearly. Like some of you see this person very clearly. Like you may feel like this person tried to ruin your reputation, or you feel like this person ruined their reputation with you. Let's just put it that way. And it's like you may not have a whole lot of motivation to put in the work with this person. Now, if this has nothing to do with love, Libra, if this has nothing to do with love, this is just you potentially, you know, setting the stage for to take action on something. Honestly, if this is work related, I feel like you yourself aren't really sure where you're going with something. I feel like there is some type of awareness that you may be underqualified in a certain direction, which makes you think that there's a certain path that's wish fulfillment, and it may be making you feel like you're drained mentally, or it may be making you feel like you don't have what it takes to make something happen. Those are lies, okay? Those are lies. Because I feel with that 3 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like there may be a temptation to give up before you even try in a certain work endeavor, or learning something new, or planting new seeds in a work situation. And there is a lot of inner conflict, feeling like maybe it would be too much work, feeling like, do I really even want to study this, or learn this, or get the information on this, or go to school for this? Again, you could be feeling like something is a little bit wishful thinking. Okay. But honestly, I feel like your perception is a little bit distorted at the moment, because I feel like we're getting a little bit of best of both worlds. Like some of you are trying to make some type of change for yourself in work or in something that maybe you feel underqualified, but you may be just honestly energy drained. Okay, you may be drained either because there's a lot of people that are trying to fight with you, or because people don't have your best of motives, or because you yourself are in a spot where you're recuperating from some type of bad investment in the past that just did not work out. So like sometimes when we're in a bad space, we can think things that may not really be true. You know what I mean? Like, you know, anyways, that's whole other thing. Like sometimes, like if we're feeling drained or we're tired or we're just run down, we can lose interest in things that we really do like. It's just we're drained. You know what I mean? I was like that. I kind of quit gel nails for a while, but actually just recently I started doing them again. So it's like, you just have to get in the right headspace. And sometimes we start things and it's like, you know, we let external energies kind of influence us, and, you know, we become depressed really, you know. So, yeah, I would be careful of giving up on things before you even try. I do feel like you have a desire to just kind of detach right now and travel. Like some of you guys just want to travel or free yourself from a situation, and that is taking up all your energy. Because I honestly feel like that would be good for you, okay? Because some of you guys, like I said, you are traveling because you could be going through a lot of overwhelming thoughts or feelings, because you're in the process of, yes, trying to make better decisions for yourself, but also feeling drained, having a hard time being motivated, dealing with conflict or jealousy or family drama even, that is kind of making you feel like, damn, like, is this shit ever going to end? And it may be kind of putting a buzz or a kill to your buzz, putting a kill to your buzz, or it's maybe draining you. But I would, like I said, you know, with that Magician reverse, like I said, you may be putting a lot of energy into standing your ground and being firm on what needs to be done or what needs to be said or what's good for you, but it may be kind of stealing from your peace, you know, or stealing from like your overall mental clarity. Because yeah, you may not be really feeling in your power this week. Okay. And you may just kind of desire to kind of pack your bags and go off for a week if you have the ability to do that. You know what I mean? Or just kind of do something that makes you feel invigorated, that will help with some type of ending that you may have went through. We do have big, happy changes for you, Libra. Big, happy changes. Because yeah, I do see someone, like I said, trying to come in and getting your attention, but it's a very negative type of attention, like trying to make you mad, saying things that piss you off. It's like a very negative type of attention. What's this? Unlikely. Justice in reverse. Chariot in reverse. So if you're waiting on someone to treat you fairly, or if you're waiting on someone to just, like, for example, if there's children involved, or if there's something here where you're just waiting for this person to, maybe it's like you're waiting for this person to just come to a child custody agreement, like fairly without the courts. Maybe they're not going, maybe they're just going to be very stubborn. Or there's something here that maybe you're waiting for it to work out, or you're waiting for someone to be fair, or you're waiting for honesty. It's like you're kind of stuck here. Like some of you are stuck catering to an unfair situation or something that there's no equal give and take. And again, you may be waiting for this person to just like get out of their ego. But it's like you may need to get a lawyer or something like that, unfortunately. Or you may need to, or you just may need to stop expecting this person to treat you right, you know, or stop expecting this person to pull through for you. Because whatever that energy is, where it's unlikely, you know, it's kind of keeping you stuck, kind of keeping you catering to, it's kind of keeping your life up in a mess. You know, trying to cater to someone else's shit, or the lack of equal give and take in a relationship. You know, it's like your life is becoming a little bit chaotic or upside down because someone else is not doing their part. So there definitely is some type of other energy here that is keeping you stuck. So advice over that. High Priestess in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Like some of you just need to block this person if it's that on that side of the spectrum. One more on advice in regards to how Libra should deal with that. Six of Wands. Like some of you, this is just about tough love, really. Like not... High Priestess in reverse. Like some of you, if you could call someone on their shit, or if you could call someone out or kind of put it all out there, it's like some of you need to just put it all out there to kind of slow this person's motive down, or like some of you may need to unveil something. Or again, some of you just need to completely ignore this person and put yourself above all right now. Focus on your goals, focus on your own successes. But if you are like dealing with this person, if you live with this person, it's like you may want to distance yourself from this person because it's causing you a lot of tension, and it's also causing you to be confused as to what the right thing is to do. And it's like you may want to focus on the things that make you feel good and bring you a lot of good energy and kind of help you stay motivated on your own victories and successes. So, Libra, because this is something that you may have to kind of step on your high horse about. You know what I mean? And not really expect this person to just feel you and like use common sense. Okay, you could be dealing with another Libra. We have Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo and Gemini. Okay, but there is big happy changes, but it feels like whatever you kind of been expecting to, if you've been expecting someone to pull through for you, like I said, it's like I wouldn't give people more credit than they deserve. Okay. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Three of Pentacles just showed its face, Scorpio. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I need some lip gloss. Okay. Three more. What do we have for Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect? So some of you guys may be more focused on your work this week, Scorpio, or connecting with the right people with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles. Three more shuffles. What can Scorpio expect? Some of you guys may be like collaborating with people or trying to get on the same page with other people in the benefit of your status or your financial situation, or getting help in regards to your health as well. Thank you, JSF or JS Frederick. I appreciate that. So overall energy for you, Scorpio, we have the Eight of Wands, Magician, King of Pentacles. Well, shit, I like that. Emperor in reverse, Queen of Wands, Three of Cups in reverse. This is Three of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups. One more on the Three of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Magician, King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Emperor, oh. Emperor in reverse, Temperance, Two of Swords. Lord have mercy, my hands today. Okay. One more on that Eight of Wands, Justice in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Well, Scorpio, I feel like you're in a space of just trying to remain in your power this week. I'm going to say that. Okay, there does seem to be a work situation here that has you quite frustrated, has you feeling betrayed, has you feeling shit with a luck a little bit. Okay, you may feel like there's a lot of work drama or rumors being spread about you potentially that are not true, because I feel like there's this energy where you feel the need, or it's like you're trying to stand your ground on something. You may be trying to stand your ground to a boss or a father or someone that you feel is taking advantage of their power. Tell me about that Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Empress in reverse. Because I feel like you're in an energy where you don't really feel supported, especially in a workplace situation, or again, you may feel like there's a lot of poor decisions being made in a work life, or work situation. Like maybe family or partners even are influencing your work situation, because you feel like there's a lot of financial instability or stress being caused because of a boss or just bullshit rumors potentially. Because yeah, I do feel like there's some type of negative energy trying to invade your space, and I feel like you're doing everything in your power to kind of keep your head held high, or just kind of remain in your power, not let it influence you. You're definitely in a space of, you know, trying to be responsible, still show up to work, or still do what's necessary if you're self-employed, whatever it may be. But you feel like someone's taking advantage of your power, and I feel, or taking advantage of your power maybe. Maybe you're the one in power of something, and you feel like because you're up on the up and up, people are just doing everything to bring you down. Okay, or you feel like someone's trying to take advantage of their power. Give me one more on that Emperor in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Because I feel like you're receiving communication, like some of you guys are receiving communication from someone that isn't being honest. And I feel like you're aware about this because you may have had some type of negative disconnect or drama or rumors or bullshit between the two of you that is causing a lot of confusion. You may not be wholeheartedly receptive to this person because of some type of overbearing energy that may have caused some type of personal instability for you in the past. And it's like you're in a space of like trying to, you know, not be too extreme in the situation. But you don't trust this person because you feel like this is someone that has self-serving motives. It's almost like you feel like someone is not being fair or not being honest, or give me one more on that. Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't know, some of you, this is just you know, work drama, really, or some type of drama in your friend circle or something like that. And I don't really see you even allowing yourself to defend yourself, but you are in a space, like if it's a work situation, there's something you're refusing to compromise on, but you feel like, it's like you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick about something that you feel like you deserve because someone's either being overbearing or because of rumors, or, you know, someone won't speak the truth about something potentially. Like this just feels like drama. And it's like, I do feel like you are choosing to stand your ground on something. One more on the Emperor in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. I feel like you are the one in power, Scorpio. Like, I feel like you are the one in power and someone's trying to challenge you, or someone's trying to get you to defend yourself in something that you shouldn't have to defend yourself in. Because I feel like there's an element where you're not conforming to someone just being selfish, really. It's like there's an element where you're trying to be patient, or you're trying to like understand the energies that you're dealing with. I don't see you really conforming, but you may be in a space of like feeling frustrated because you feel like there's some element that's not in your control. And you may feel like you have some element of power, and you may feel like that's the only reason you're getting this bullshit into your life. Let's just put it that way. Or like some of you, like I said, some of you feel like you're being taken advantage of by someone in power. But I feel like because I keep wanting to say it's you, like you're the one in power. You're the one in power, Scorpio, but you may feel powerless about what's going on, which has you kind of trying to manage things or balance things out. I don't see you really conforming to the situation. And I don't see you defending yourself. Like some of you have people, Scorpio, that are like wanting you to defend yourself about shit that's like true, or that's just, it is what it is type of energy. Or you have like strangers trying to get up in your business, like you owe them something. Like there's something here where you're not defending yourself. Even if it's false information, you're not defending yourself. You're just trying to distance yourself and detach from the situation because you look at it as overbearing. And on top of that, you feel like there's someone, some of you, there could be some type of maternal influence, father influence, or boss influence that you may feel like is adding to the fire, and you don't appreciate it. You're quite pissed about it, and you may be overwhelmed by someone refusing to speak some type of truth. Like, so on a smaller spectrum, Scorpio, some of you guys, again, you're just in a space of trying to move forward despite feeling powerless in a situation, because you may feel like you don't have support and you don't really have the will to kind of do things differently. But on a bigger spectrum, I do feel like, again, you may have some power or position in your life that people are trying to get a piece of, or people are trying to get you to defend yourself about something. What's that defensive energy? The High Priestess. Maybe there's some type of hidden information, one more, about the past. Or there's people that's trying to get you to take accountability for something that happened in the past. One more, King of Wands. So you could have stood your ground about something in the past. So you stood your, you stood your ground about something in the past, Scorpio, and people are wanting to get you to feel some way about it. But you're in a space of like, no, like I mean what I meant, what I said. You know what I mean? I'm not defending myself. Or again, you feel like whatever issue happened that may have not really worked in your favor, you may feel like there's people that's trying to get you to defend yourself this week about it. And I feel like you're persistent on standing your ground. And just, it's like you don't want to bring that up or acknowledge that, not because you feel in the wrong, but because it's like, it is what it is. Like I stood my ground and I'm taking action in another direction. It's like you're in a space of feeling like I got my shit together, okay? Like you have nothing to say or whatever it may be, or I got responsibilities, I got kids. Whatever your situation is, you are choosing to stand your ground. Or if this is a past person or even a past work opportunity coming back around, they may try to get you to acknowledge something, and I feel like you're persistent on standing your ground toward whatever that is. Because whatever here happened in the past, Scorpio, I feel like you're just keeping it to yourself. You're making it unattainable because you feel like you had the right to stand your ground about something or take action towards something or say something. It's like you feel like you had the right to do something here. And it's like you may feel like people are trying to make you feel some form of way about it, and it's like you're not open to that. Like, I feel like if anything, you just rather act like it doesn't exist, because it's like you look at it as overbearing and just ridiculous. And on top of that, you feel like the only reason this person or friend group or people have something to say is because they look at you as someone that has power, or they look at you as someone that maybe you intimidate them, for example. So it's almost like you don't really see these people as like worth your time. Like, not because they're less than you, but because why would you, like, you don't feel authentically respected, you see. So I feel like there could be some type of drama, but I feel like you have the advantage here, Scorpio. I feel like you're not allowing yourself to defend yourself to some type of rumor, or again, you're not bringing up the past. We do have take action. Everybody's getting that tonight with the Strength in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We do have within the next few months. So take action within the next few months. Wait. Right now it says wait. Page of Cups in reverse. Take action. Strength in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like, some of you, your only weakness right now is some type of financial situation or a personal insecurity, or it's like there's a need to be selfish. Let's just put it that way. Like, there may be a need for you to be selfish right now to regain some type of stability in your life, especially in your work, your status. And it's like, I would be careful of entertaining anything that, you know, makes you weak, or if there is something that is causing you to be just angry or mad or wanting to lash out, I would try to, you know, I would try to get grounded, okay? Get grounded by focusing on the things that are in your control, not putting a whole lot of energy or focus into people, or even, you know, defending yourself to people that just seem to have bad motives with you. Okay, just give me one more on that take action card. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I wouldn't even, this kind of feels like distancing yourself from people that just don't have good motives with you, that aren't really on the same page with you. And within the next few months, I do feel like things will improve. Right now, you just may need to kind of stand with your sword of truth. If you can see her, it's like stand with your sword of truth when it comes to immature bullshit. Let's just put it that way. And things may settle down or balance out themselves. Okay. So we have strong Taurus energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me a minute break, okay? Just give me a minute. 2-minute break. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect this week? Two more. What can Sagittarius expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, Six of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Or Eight of Wands is upright. What am I thinking? It's upright. Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. All right. Seven of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse, King of Wands. So, what's a Seven of Swords? The Ace of Wands, Three of Cups in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. There seems to be something that you're holding on to in the past, Sagittarius. It's like you are trying to be very strategic, especially when it comes to your resources, when it comes to your money, things of that nature. I do feel like, you know, I feel like you're strategizing how to do things a little bit differently. If this is a relationship, I'm not gonna lie, you're just holding on to someone until you have the right moment to leave, okay? Or again, there's some type of strategizing happening, being very strategic when it comes to having a new beginning, because you really don't have the faith in whatever this relationship is. It's like you don't really have the desire to make forward plans, but you're still in this energy of trying to, you know, be in control of the situation or take control of the situation. But you do seem to be still like being quite resistant. And if this is a relationship, it's like there's a lot of resistant energy. It's like you may feel like Six of Swords in reverse can talk about like rocking the boat a little bit. You know, it's like you may be rocking the boat in a certain relationship even, because it's like there's hidden, it's like, it's kind of like rocking, like some of you are rocking the boat because it's like you don't really want the relationship, but there's still this energy of like, what's this King of Wands? What is he doing? Five of Swords in reversed. The Hermit. I'm not gonna lie, if this is a relationship, you've completely given up on this mentally, and I don't really see you making improvements, but you're still submitting to the situation for whatever reason. And again, it could be because you're being strategic. It's like you're not really wanting to make forward plans, but you're still trying to remain in control, or you're trying to stand your ground, but yet you yourself are enlightened to the fact that you want to go your own way. You could be omitting the fact to this person that you're just done. Okay, as well. So yeah, if this is a relationship, I feel like it may feel as though there's a lot of resistance, and there may be that stubborn energy still, where it's like you're still trying to partake in something that you know very well isn't necessarily good for you. You could also be hiding something, or hiding some type of new beginning. Okay, now if this is not a relationship, Sagittarius type of reading, you want one more on that Seven of Swords. Knight of Wands in reverse. If this is like not a relationship type of reading, there may be some type of self-denial energy when it comes to whether something is even good for you or not. It's like you may still be in this energy of trying to, you know, redo things or rebrand things, or it's like there's this energy of trying to do something new, but it's like you may be over exhausting yourself to some extent. It's like there's some type of self-denial energy you have when it comes to some type of business or new idea or no. Because I feel like you're trying to strategize how to have a new beginning when it comes to your work life, but it's like at the same time you don't really have a lot of energy to... What's the Three of Wands in reverse? Sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired tonight, my bad. Eight of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands. If this is a work situation, it's like there may be a need here to partner with someone or involve yourself in some type of partnership, but it's like you're avoiding being embarrassed, or you're avoiding a situation that you may feel like did not work out in the past or whatever it may be. And it's like you're trying to remain in control because it's like you don't want the drama. What are you enlightened to? Empress in reverse. Maybe there's a desire to partner here with someone, but in the same sense, you don't really feel like this person supports you. Okay, and there's this energy of trying to avoid being embarrassed or trying to avoid, you know, giving someone too much attention where you feel like it may not be deserved. And I feel like you're avoiding some type of new beginning or new business endeavor because you feel like it's unconventional because, you know... I don't know, there's a lot of resistance, there's a lot of stagnancy here, not really making forward plans, but still trying to hold your ground on something because you don't really feel supported. You may not really have the, it's like you may be aware of some type of new business opportunity, but it's like at the same time you don't have faith in it, you don't have a lot of energy to pursue it, so it's like you're still on the fence on the situation. Because if this is business, I don't really see anything happening. You may just be in an energy of wanting to go your own way because you don't really feel authentically supported, you know, in whatever business or situation you got going on. Okay. But I feel like even mentally, if this is business, it's like mentally you may be feeling a little bit defeated or wanting to give up because you're enlightened to the fact that something is not growing or something is not going where you had thought. But there's a lot of resistance to make that shift. I mean, maybe some of you are still in this energy of feeling... Some of you are still in this energy of maybe feeling like the ships will still come in, but even though there may be some type of self-denial about that. And what's the best advice when it comes to business? Hangman. Maybe try to see things from a different perspective, or or one more. Nine of Swords. Like, what are you thinking so negatively about? When it comes to your business, there's something you're thinking very negatively about, or there's a lot of fear of being the subject of gossip, or there's a lot of fear or anxiety. Or again, you may be thinking very negatively, which is kind of limiting your options or limiting your perception, and it's kind of keeping you stuck and stagnant. So when it comes to business, it's like maybe try to see things with a different perspective, or stop limiting yourself with a very one set way of doing things, or stop thinking so negatively on something. Like free yourself from whatever this expectation is when it comes to business. But yeah, if this is a relationship, I feel like you're trying to, you know, stand your ground on something, but also realizing something isn't working out the way you had hoped. And it's like you're resisting ending it, but also like you're mentally ending it. Let's just say that. You're like mentally defeated. Usually people mentally break up with someone before they physically break up with someone. It's like if this is a relationship, it's like you're mentally defeated, you know, keeping some type of new beginning to yourself. Five of Wands, if this is a relationship. Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of bullshit if this is a relationship. A lot of like arguments. Even if it's not an intimate relationship, take it how you want. But it's like there is a lot of arguments, clash of egos, you know, Knight of Swords in reverse, just saying a lot of things from a cowardly place, you know, and it could be stemmed from jealousy. really, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, or it stemmed from, you know, an inferiority type of complex as well. What's the advice when it comes to a relationship? Seven of Wands. I would stand your ground, or just not. Nine of Pentacles. If this is a relationship, just focus on you. Why are you overthinking it? Why are you throwing yourself into a situation that the two of you don't get along really constantly? If this is a relationship, I would just stand your ground, really. Or if you do want to fight for it, because the Seven of Wands can often talk about fighting for something, protecting something, right? If you do want to fight for this relationship, you are going to have to work on your confidence, okay? But if you don't want to fight for it, if it's just always arguing and drama, it's like, why are you fighting for it? You know what I mean? Keep the situation at arm's length. Focus on yourself. Okay? So, but yeah, if this is a work situation, it's like you may want to explore your options or consider certain partnerships, or at least try to change, like you're limiting yourself on something out of fear or anxiety. Give me one more on that Hangman. You may feel underqualified, or it's like there may be a fear of ruining your reputation. Moon, again, there's a lot of shadow shit coming up for you. You could have a Leo rising. Y'all had that hard, and the full moon in Cancer is really hitting your 12th house. But it's like there may be a lot of shadow shit or like subconscious fears you have when it comes to ruining your reputation or feeling underqualified. Maybe it's like time to advance in a certain direction, but you feel underqualified, or maybe there's this sense of boredom, you know, really, with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you're bored, and it may be time to kind of have an intimate moment with the universe, or kind of explore the unknown and see what else is out there. And there may be a fear of doing that. Fear, it's like there may be a fear of the unknown. So, Sagittarius, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, if this is a relationship and you want to fight for it, it's like you may need to work on your confidence or your self-worth, like from within. You know what I mean? And if you don't want it, it's like, stop acting like you want it. Really. If you don't want it, stop acting like you want it. Stop throwing yourself into arguments that are not necessary. And if it's a work situation, there's definitely a need here to explore the unknown. Get out of your head. See things from a different perspective. Stop limiting yourself or keeping you trapped into a situation that causes you to have so much anxiety or negative thinking. And it may also be time to kind of reevaluate your belief system here as well. It's like your belief system may be working against you or causing you to overexert yourself, you know, and it's not really doing you any justice, right? Our spirit is not our belief system. Our belief system should be in support of our spirit. And if that changes, it's time to like reevaluate your reason and meaning behind the things you do, because everything should always come from within, not like a protocol that's like, anyway. But we do have Taurus energy. We have Virgo, strong Taurus energy. So this could have to do with a lot to do with values, what's important to you, and how you make your money. Are your values working against you? Or I don't want to say to switch your values, but it's like, some of you, it's about how you make money too. Maybe trying to find new ways to make money, or allow yourself to stop limiting your own beliefs when it comes to how you make money. You know what I mean? Something, if it's work related, this is definitely has to do with how you make money, and stop restricting yourself, you know, because you feel underqualified. And if this is love related, there may be a difference of values between the two of you that is causing a lack of growth, but is putting you in a place where you need to address your own shit, you know. And by that I mean like taking accountability for your own awareness on something, not chasing your own tail or chasing this person's tail acting like it's doing something. But let's see, give me an oracle for Sagittarius. So Yeah, there may be a lot of resistance if you choose to allow it to happen in your life this week, Sagittarius. Try not to be in denial about the facts of something, whether something is working out or not. Try not to be in denial about that. So we do have forgiveness. Get more information. What's this forgiveness energy? Queen of Wands. Death in reversed. Okay. Some of you may ask for forgiveness. We do have take action. Some of you may be asking for forgiveness, or someone's asking you for forgiveness to resist some type of ending here. Give me one more on that forgiveness. The Knight of Cups. So some of you may need to take control and ask forgiveness in a situation if you want to resist an ending. Get more information. Three of Cups in reverse about rumors. There could be some type of rumor or bullshit that you feel is existent but it's not, with the Temperance. Or maybe there's rumors about you for some of you. And it's like, it's saying that there's an opportunity to create some type of balance. But try to use your intuition when it comes to the situation to heal something. Or again, if there is some type of rumors or bullshit, I mean, don't be naive about something, but also, anyway, let's take action. Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Four of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Now, if this is in regards to a family situation or a home situation, some of you guys need to take action, because you or someone you're dealing with is, you know, withdrawing their energy from the situation, potentially pursuing some type of home, or it's like there's an energy to actually invest into something to create some form of balance or peace. Okay. Now, if this is a work situation, it's like there may be a lot of, you know, bad blood between you and other people, and it's like there may be an opportunity to restore the peace in a situation, but effort is needed. Okay. And of course, be cautious, but, you know, it's saying that there's an opportunity to restore the balance here in something. Some of you guys as well may want to look at options when it comes to homes or moving, or again, maybe, I'm not going to get on that too much. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. All right. All right, Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect? King of Wands just showed his face, Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect this week? Two more. I'm glad it was important. Sometimes my readings don't make sense to me, but like sometimes random things are helpful for people. I don't know, but I'm glad. Three shuffles. Hey, Kay. Hey, hey. Okay. Overall energy for you, Capricorn. Damn, solid Aries energy. The Fool with the Emperor. 10 of Swords. I like it. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Capricorn, this is definitely... Okay. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. The Lovers. Well, I feel like you're taking control of your life, Capricorn. There could be some type of shift in status, the way you're perceived, the way you want to be perceived as well in work or love or general. There's definitely a lot of energy going into a whole new start for yourself. And again, it could be causing something to end, but I feel like you're not really too stressed about that. You feel like it's needed to have your happiness. You may have felt like there was some type of judgment call that has been needed for quite some time and may have been, you know, needing a lot of mental strength as well. But I feel like you feel defeated in a certain direction. And I do feel like there's some type of shift in your identity that's happening. And again, the way you want to be perceived. There is a lot of optimism. What's this, Lovers? King of Wands, 5 of Pentacles in reversed. Because I feel like you guys are distancing yourself from a certain partnership in work or in general, because you just see these people or this person as quite immature, really. You see them as immature, spiteful. You feel like they can't even have an adult conversation. You may feel like there's a specific person even that is constantly trying to seduce you into something, and they don't even give you anything like to work with, you know what I mean? Or you feel like, what's this, Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. You may feel like there was some type of false start that has occurred, and with that Hermit, it's like you may be enlightened. You may have already gained some form of enlightenment, or you will this week, okay? It's like you may have or will receive some type of enlightenment about a false start, and it kind of causes you to look at someone, you know, just not worth your time, let's just put it that way, or look at a certain direction, not worth your time. You may consider it to be a false start as well, or you feel like someone seduced you into something knowing very well they wasn't in it for the long run, or they're not in it for the long run. And I do feel like there's a lot of focus in making better choices for yourself this week, Capricorn. You're not letting anybody put you to a position where you look pathetic. Let's just put it that way. I feel like you're avoiding the poor me bullshit. You're avoiding the, you know, like even if this person left you hanging like in a very bad way, it's like you're avoiding even acting like you care. It's like you're remaining in control. You're standing your ground. I feel like a lot of you guys are very focused on money or getting yourself out of a pit when it comes to finances, or when it comes to, some of you guys are hitting the gym this week, or it's like there's a lot of energy being put into your fitness or your health, okay, with that King of Wands, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And again, there's a lot of energy being put into making better choices for yourself. And I absolutely love this reading because it's like you've had enough with an old way of being, Capricorn. You've had enough with being perceived in a certain way, or even allowing yourself to fulfill that perception yourself. It's like I feel like you're going for a whole new way of being, a whole new identity, a whole new path, okay? And with that is coming a lot of better choices. And again, you're taking control. And again, you could be hitting the gym or focused on some type of fitness regime or health regime. It's like you're trying to pull yourself out of a dark pit, financially or health-wise, okay? And there is a lot of positive energy supporting you. I like this. I like this a lot. Give me one more on that, Lovers, with the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you already have what you need to succeed, okay? So you already have a business, a relationship, and, you know, or you already have what you need. Like you already have your source of security, whether you got a good paying job, whatever it may be. There's some type of source, already established security that you have that you can build off of. And you may feel the need this week to kind of put a lot of energy into your health and into your money. I mean, if this is love, I don't feel like this is love. Star in reverse, no. I don't feel like this is love, guys. I know y'all are looking at that and saying, oh my God, is someone come back around? Now, in this reading, I mean, potentially someone could be. If someone is coming back around, Capricorn, it's likely someone you're already in a relationship with, or just kind of had a bump in the road. But I feel like this is more so you. I feel like this is all you. Wanting to put a whole lot of energy into yourself and making better choices and, you know, taking control, taking accountability. If you were in a situation where you felt used or where you felt like someone was taking advantage of you, I feel like there is a temptation to kind of play victim, but I feel like you're coping with some type of betrayal, or you're coping with some type of painful situation with being optimistic about what's after the fact of some type of final judgment call. Because I feel like in the end, you're choosing to remain mentally resilient to someone that you feel is not worth your time. Okay, you feel like is all talk, no action. Because I feel like this is more so you being aware of where it doesn't deserve your energy. Now, some of you, if it's not in regards to ending a situation, it's more so taking control of your lack of cooperation when it comes to your own lack of motivation, okay? If it's on that side of the spectrum. Because, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of energy being supported into overcoming some type of financial hardship. And if that's the case, if there's some type of financial stress, I see you overcoming it like a boss. No worries. Really. Okay? And if it's a health problem, like I said, I feel like you're still overcoming it like a boss. It's like you're doing what's necessary to regain some type of stability or assurance in your health. Okay? So, I don't even know if you guys are really wanting a relationship right now. There seems to be more focus being put into you, like restoring you, creating a new you. Definitely some type of identity shift. Give me one more on that 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups, receiving a lot of cooperation. Yeah, because for some of you, if you are in a relationship or were in a relationship, you may feel like you lack support. Okay. But I feel like you're still exploring your options. And honestly, if you lack support in your relationship to be healthy or to take care of business, that's not an excuse not to do it. Okay, if you want to be healthy, you got to be healthy. It doesn't matter if your partner's healthy or not. If you want a better financial situation, I mean, that's different, shared resources. I mean, both people should be on it. Y'all know what I mean. But when it comes to individual, like, needs, it's really up to you. You really need to be your own cheerleader. It would be nice if people supported us, and sometimes you get that along the way, but it's like you really need to be your own cheerleader. Because, yeah, I feel like you may be frustrated because you may feel like you lack support, but ultimately it doesn't matter because I feel like you're doing it anyway. And that's awesome. Okay? So, but yeah, and even if if you really do need support in getting out of a bad financial situation or health situation, and you feel like you authentically need support, like you have no idea what you're doing, then look into YouTube. I mean, YouTube, you can get all the information you need, or pay a personal trainer if you have the money to do so, or whatever. You know, don't look to your partner for all the help because it's just unrealistic. You know what I mean? Especially if they have no desire to be healthy themselves. So, like, you need to mentally note that it's my responsibility to be who I know I can be. Okay, but you could be dealing with an Aries. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of focus on self in a very positive, optimistic way this week. And you are overcoming some type of health issue or financial stress like a boss. Some of you have someone that's jealous. Like, some of you have a partnership that may be jealous about the fact that you're putting in work in yourself, and it's like they may feel left out, and that's not good. You know what I mean? So I don't really see it. I feel like you're remaining in control. You're standing your ground when it comes to your need to overcome some type of hardship. I don't feel like it's causing you to not move forward, but it may frustrate you. It may frustrate you. I don't see you letting it get to you, though. Okay. Oh, shit. What signs do we have? I think I said the signs. Oh, and I got to pull you an oracle. We have Gemini, Aries, and Leo. I'll pull you an oracle. What do we have for Capricorn? A new direction. So choosing a new, we have choose a new direction, perfect timing within the next few months. So within the next few months, you could see a lot of positive changes, recovering. So some of you guys are in a recovery phase. Choose a new direction with the Hermit. You ultimately know what you need to do. It's like you ultimately know what the wisest thing to do is, especially if it's a matter of the facts and reality. If you're dealing with some type of bad news in earthly matters, or bad news in health, or bad news in finances, this is saying to make the wisest decisions, and that may entail choosing a new direction, a new path, a new identity, a new way of being, and also being wise when it comes to people in your life that you know are all talk no action or are just a drain on your resources. One more on that with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like there may be a need here to choose a new direction, not wait on support, or don't put all your eggs into the basket that comes and goes when it comes to emotions and support, or if someone is quite moody. Or if you notice that there's people in your life that get all like bitter when you're like talking about bettering yourself, those people are low-key haters, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but it's people that truly care about you, they're going to be happy for you. Like, if people are bitter about your success or your desire to better yourself, that's either triggering a part of them that you don't want around you anyways, you know what I mean? Or it's like low-key hating. Like, I mean, it's so weird. So be wise when it comes to people like that in your life that just are moody when you're doing well, or you're whatever. Or even if they're moody because you're authentically trying to address a real issue in your life. Like, I don't know. I think y'all can use common sense there, but yeah, make positive changes. Don't let people make you feel guilty for trying to better yourself or make positive changes. Yeah. But yeah, you do got to be your own cheerleader. And you can tell who's their own cheerleader. You really can. Because some people are not their own cheerleader, and it shows. Because they think that people that build themselves up are egotistic. Listen, some people have to be their own cheerleader. And if you think people that are building themselves up and talking about shit all the time, they're just low-key cheering themselves on. They're being their biggest cheerleader. And people that don't get that think those people are egotistic when that's not how it is. Not in all cases. It doesn't even matter. But some people are not their own cheerleader, and it shows. That's all I gotta say. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Hello, Queen Bee. What do we have for Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect this week? 3 shuffles. Jeez Louise. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. Wanted to show its face. Okay. So, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. I'm not going to talk too much on that. Overall energy for you, Aquarius, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse. I feel like you are, okay. Clarify the Queen or the 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords. I feel like you're overthinking a situation, Aquarius, because you feel like someone is avoiding 5 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords. It's like you're having a hard time being vulnerable with someone because you feel like there's some type of avoidance happening, or you feel like you may feel like you're being manipulated, or you feel like you're being blamed for something. Because you feel like there's some type of situation here where you're aware that there's some type of betrayal, okay? Whether you were betrayed and you feel like they're blaming you for it, or they were betrayed, either way, you feel like they're not talking about it. And it is causing you to overthink when it comes to giving this person your support, whether it's a family member, a lover, it doesn't matter. I feel like you're overthinking something, and it's causing like Give me one more on the Eight of Swords. The Tower. You're confused as shit. You may just end up letting this tower fall, or I feel like you're even more confused because you may have had some type of revelation or there could be some type of sudden change that happens for you this week, Aquarius, that kind of changes the direction on something. Four of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Death in reverse. Ten of Cups. Like, I feel like you're overthinking something because you either feel like you missed an opportunity, or you're overthinking something because, or you're overthinking seizing some type of opportunity because there's some type of resistance to change. Okay. You know, if it's a business thing too, it could be stem from insecurity or lacking confidence or having a hard time taking initiative. And if it's a love type of situation, I feel like you're just in a space of either feeling like this person won't forgive you or feeling like this person doesn't love you or support you like that. Clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands. Because this person has you on the defense because you may feel like they look at you in a very superficial light, or you may feel like they look at you like you're insecure. Like you're the one with the problem. Like you're the one that doesn't got your shit together. Like you may feel like someone looks at you as superficial or has superficial motives, and it's causing you to be quite embarrassed because, you know, I feel like anytime anyone tries to make someone feel like they're insecure, it's like you don't even know how to respond to people like that because usually they'll just think whatever they want to think, right? So I feel like you feel a little bit limited when it comes to how to approach something or a situation because you feel like you're dealing with people in the workplace or in a relationship or whatever the situation is. And you feel like no matter what you say, this person is going to view you in a certain light. And it does have you on the defense, feeling like you need to keep it at an arm's length. I feel like, but the problem is with all this, Aquarius, whatever this is, the reason you're overthinking it and replaying it is because you low-key want this person in your life. You look at this as your happily ever after or whatever it may be. Or you're overthinking an already existing happily ever after because of some type of past betrayal that has you fearing trusting situations, potentially. Because the best way I can explain this, I feel like you're receiving some type of support, okay, or loyalty. It's like you're receiving loyalty, respect. If it's something new, it's like someone may be coming in and valuing what you do or valuing you, especially for, you know, just being a good mom, a good dad, a hard worker, being responsible. It's like you are receiving some type of admiration this week from someone that just sees you as someone that got your shit together, like good job, you know what I mean? Or sees you as someone that's quite valuable, sees you as someone that's responsible. But for whatever reason, it's like you may oppose the situation in a negative way because this person has you on the defense because you feel like they're manipulating you, or you feel like this person, some of you just feel like they're not single. So it has you feeling quite awkward. And others of you, you may feel like this person, give me a little bit more on why. Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you, you're just on the defense because you feel like this person doesn't love you, but you're still happy to hear from them. Or you feel like you and this person don't see eye to eye on something, or you feel like, maybe you feel like there is some type of disrespectful, you know, situation with the Two of Cups in reverse, but yet you still want to communicate, but it's like you don't know how at the same time. Okay, if this is a relationship, I feel like you are kind of withdrawing or pulling back or becoming very defensive because you feel like this person is insecure. And even though you want to make plans with this person, you're also, even though you want to make plans with this person, you're overthinking the shit out of it because of how this person is being. Like, they're making you mad because you may feel like this person is, you know, putting all of their shit, all of their insecurities, all of their everything on you. Like, you need to make them feel a certain way. And I feel like that in itself has you defensive. It's not really causing you to not want to make forward plans, but it has you feeling like when is shit going to get better kind of thing. Let's just put it that way. Because if this is a relationship, I don't see you going anywhere. You're very loyal to this person, but you are frustrated with how this person is treating you, or how selfish they're being, or how they're constantly putting their insecurities or their projections even on you. And it always feels like Like you can't catch a break. But if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you are receiving some type of support or loyalty from someone. Give me one more on that Queen of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit. Six of Cups. This could be someone from your past. I'm going to tell you right now, you may already know this, which is possibly why you're defensive. This is someone that does not, they're all over the place. Their life's a mess. Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit. This is someone, though, that is aware that their life's a mess, though. They're aware their life's a mess, but they may try to connect with you, like in a way of like trying to show you support. Now, if this, okay. So if this is someone new, I feel like this person is aware that their life's, I mean, I feel like it is from the past, but still kind of new. They're aware that their life's a mess, okay? But you're quite defensive toward this person. Maybe you're just defensive because you just feel like this, it's like you don't get it. You don't get this person's motives, okay? Because I feel like if this person is aware that their life's a mess, they're being very wise when it comes to that. I don't really feel like they're portraying it like their life's not a mess. They're being very open about the fact that their life is a mess right now with you, okay? But they do want to support you or value you or whatever it may be, but you seem to be on the defense toward this person. It could be out of jealousy too, or just this inner feeling like this person doesn't really love you, or like, what's this King of Wands in reverse if it's new? Queen of Swords, High Priestess. Maybe you receive some type of clarity that something is unattainable, or this person's unattainable, or some type of clarity that you may have been quiet about for some of you. But if this is a relationship, I feel like, you know, you are receiving loyalty from someone that is also kind of all over the place. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're frustrated, quite mad, not really being sure how to deal with this person. Overthinking the situation because you feel like this person is hurting you or betraying you or making you, like, kind of forcing you to be stuck in your head because you feel like they won't even talk about real issues in the relationship. Okay, because the problem is, if this is a relationship, I feel like you don't want it to end. You do desire success in the relationship. You do look at this as your happily ever after, but you're also very confused, feeling quite limited, you know, feeling like you're almost forcing a success, not because you don't want it, but because you feel like this person is constantly trying to cause conflict, or you feel, you know, like things just aren't moving forward in the way you want to. It's almost like when you want a relationship and it's like you love the shit out of the person, but they don't get on the same page, and it puts you in a really stuck position because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't force someone to change, and you can't, I mean, it's not even our right to force people to change, but it's just, anyway, I feel like you're just in a stuck position. And if it's someone new, you have no idea what the truth is. And if it is someone new, but from the past, like I said, it could be a past, you feel like this person is avoiding talking about some type of betrayal. Clarify the Tower, Magician. One more, Three of Wands in reverse, Lovers in reverse. Yeah, you may end up just kind of letting this tower fall because you don't trust it. So you do have someone coming in wanting to support you. Okay. Now, when it comes to work, Aquarius, I feel like you're overthinking something in regards to work, even though your status is looking good, even though you're receiving the support you need, even though, you know, there's a lot of good energy, good status as well, you know, coming to you. You may feel quite defeated as well, or just tired, really. I mean, give me one more on that King of Wands in reverse if this is work. King of Cups in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Honestly, I just feel like you may just be tired. I honestly don't get a whole lot of work energy here. I don't get a whole lot of work energy. I don't get a whole lot of work energy. I feel like this is just you kind of standing your ground when it comes to a lot of external energies, especially a relationship. For those of you in a relationship, you may feel a mother figure is becoming quite annoying, you know, whether that's your mom just getting their opinions in or your partner's mom. Some of you may feel like there's a mother figure that is just really like annoying, that you may be quite guarded to, because you may feel like they put a lot of shit on you for some of you. Just a couple cards for work. Ace of Pentacles in reversed. Knight of Swords in reverse. Whatever this is that you're making you feel insecure or inferior, stop it, okay? You may feel like because there's a lack of growth, or because, you know, there's not any newer opportunities coming in, potentially, it's like you may be frustrated or feeling inferior or feeling, you know, stupid or feeling some type of way. I would just be patient, okay? Because a lot of you guys have some type of proposal or someone that, or there's some type of inspiration coming in, or some type of, give me one more on that Knight of Cups. Sun in reverse, could be from a Leo. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like there's some type of, you know, good news when it comes to business, okay? Or when it comes to your money matters. But you may want to, why are you feeling so inferior? Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's something to do with your home, or something, or feeling like you don't belong in a certain direction. I don't know, when it comes to your work, I feel like, honestly, there's not a whole lot of energy being put into your work. Okay, now I would be careful with letting yourself feel less than when it comes to work, or because of the lack of opportunities. And if there is some type of, you know, home situation or family situation creating a lack of peace within you, or it's like, Four of Wands in reverse. If there is some type of situation that is causing a lack of peace, it's like, I don't know. Or if there is some type of unsettled living situation, I don't know, maybe you're living coach to coach for some of you, or you're living coach to coach, yeah. Some of you guys are like living coach to coach or something like that, and it's making you feel insecure or inferior. I wouldn't let that get the best of you. Whatever this is, like, give me one more on that Four of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Ugh. Lord have mercy, you guys. Because if this is a home situation that is causing some sense of lacking in peace, like for those of you that don't have a home, or there's some type of unconventional living situation happening, y'all need to get on the internet, or get talking to people, or get driving around and finding something solid, or getting yourself in a more secure place where you can have some type of living situation or more secure situation. Because for those of you that are in a little bit of a chaotic home situation, you need to, it's like, it's only there, you're only going through that because you're not, you know, looking out for information or getting more information or really exploring your options wholeheartedly. Or again, it's just because you're limited because of a lack of resources, but that lack of resources is in your control. Like sometimes it's not about spirituality, it's just about getting a job and balancing out your earth element, right? So there's something here that is out of balance, and it may be causing you to feel insecure, but stop feeding into that insecurity and feed into why you feel insecure in the first place and balance that out, okay? Now, for those of you that have a home, but there's some type of, you know, lack of peace in the home, or you're frustrated, or you find yourself becoming really irritable, you need to speak on that. It's like you're not speaking out about something. You're not speaking out about something. Or some of you, there is an opportunity available to you, but you feel unwelcomed, and it's like you're not speaking out as to why. I mean, not that you should, like, it really depends on what it is. Give me one more on that. With the Ten of Swords. The Fool. Possibly because it will cause an ending to allow a new beginning. Either way, there's a lot of, you know, this may be a little bit of a frustrating week for you because you're confused. You're confused. And you feel like you're confused. But if there is some type of insecurity surrounding a work opportunity or lack thereof, I wouldn't let it get the best of you, unless, of course, you do need a job, then try to find one, right? But don't let it get the best of you, you know what I mean? Or if it's a home situation, it's like, some of you guys, like I said, it's like there's some type of insecurity because of a home situation. But it's like, get more information and figure out how to make that home situation better, or at least allow yourself time. Yeah, we do have big, happy changes. We have, there's something better. No need to worry, so stop worrying. What's there's something better? We have the Lovers in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. So whatever this is that you're feeling disconnected from, or is not really working out the way you had hoped, this is saying there's something better. Don't try to force things, whether it's a job, a love situation, whatever it may be. Don't try to force things. Okay? Don't try to force things. No need to worry. Four of Swords. So whatever this underlying sort of truth is that you've been worrying about or stressing about, try to remain optimistic. It's not as big of a deal as you think it is. Stop worrying. Okay? Stop worrying. Remain optimistic. Especially if you're in a place in your life where you feel like the Four of Swords can often be like someone that just, they're forced to kind of take a step back sometimes for their own mental sanity, because it feels like they're going through trial after trial after trial, or struggle after struggle after struggle. And it's like, hot damn, like something's going on. You know what I mean? And if like you feel like you're going through trial after trial after trial, it's like, remain optimistic. But really be mindful of like what is draining your energy, and don't be oblivious to that, and how you can make better investments with your energy. Some of you found out about a pregnancy as well. Okay, there's something about a child that you may be stressing about. Stop stressing about that. It's okay. I mean, stress about it. I mean, some of you are insecure about a child because of some type of financial insecurity. Things will get better. Kids really don't. Now, I'm not saying babies are not expensive, because there's definitely things, but kids really just need love. And you don't need to be rich to have a child, in my opinion. But I was a teen mom when I never made a lot of, I mean, I didn't make bad money, but, you know, I think there's a lot of like ridiculous expectations that are put on parents that instill this like ridiculous expectation on ourselves and in our kids as well. And when they're babies, it's like, just make enough money, or just, kids really don't get expensive, I find, until they're older. That's my personal opinion. But, I mean, it's still to be considered, but anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you are stressed about a baby, it's fine. You don't need as much as you think. But anyway, what do we have for Pisces? Pisces. Yeah, kids are people too, but I know like so many people think you need to be like, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I think everybody's different, because personally my kids motivated me to make money. You know what I mean? I would probably be a hippie if I didn't have kids. Like, so I don't know. I think it's, but you know, when it comes to a baby, like obviously you should be in a pretty secure spot, but you know, sometimes people are shamed for having kids when they only have like a minimum wage job or something, and it makes no sense. Like, and then they wonder why there's so many spoiled brats out there. Anyway, 3 shuffles for Pisces. The kids need love. And there's a lot of rich parents that don't even know how to give that. So, Page of Wands in reverse wanted to come out, Pisces. Ugh, I don't like that. Overall energy for you this week. 5 of Swords in reverse. Strength in reversed. Magician in reversed. Empress. 7 of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like you're being very transparent, potentially lashing out at someone this week, Pisces. Maybe someone that you thought you could rely on, especially in a business, potentially, or in a commitment. I do feel like I don't want to say you're lashing out necessarily. Some of you could play out like that, where you're mad or you're angry, but you are being vulnerable, okay? You seem to be being vulnerable about your fears that you have in regards to your situation. You may feel like you're not supported, or you're not loved, or there's some type of fear about someone's motives with you, okay? Because you may feel like someone is trying to invest into you, or work on their reputation with you, or put in the effort with you at work. And I feel like you may be vulnerable about your fears associated with a certain business or relationship dynamic. Five of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are frustrated with someone because you feel like someone's all talk, no action. And you may feel like someone tells you they want to commit to you. Or so this may be something that maybe it wasn't an actual relationship, but the hope or idea was. It's like you may feel like someone's not really making you a priority. Let's just put it that way. And I feel like it has you mentally defeated. And I feel like you're being very transparent about the fact that you feel like someone is not making you a priority. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like this person is delaying or not making plans to overcome some type of insecurity that's in the connection. Or for some of you, you feel like this person is not even single. Or you feel like if it's a relationship, you may feel like it's become a very superficial type of a relationship, and you may feel like this person is not prioritizing you. Or again, you feel like someone is almost trying to juggle too much in their life, or too many people potentially, that it's like you're feeling quite, mentally drained by the whole situation, and it is causing you to doubt the growth or potential of the situation. And even though you desire growth with this person because they do make you feel good, they make you feel supported, you're also very defensive and on guard toward this person. And I feel like you do get a very what's ironic is you do get a very nurturing energy from this person. However, you feel like their intent is to manipulate you for whatever reason. Why? Magician. Death in reverse. Nine of Cups. Page of Swords in reverse. Maybe you feel like they just don't want to lose you, or they don't want to have an end to this connection. Or you feel like they're manipulating you and it causes you to doubt the situation, and it essentially drains your energy in the process because you feel like they're resisting some type of change. Sorry, I need to have a drink. You may feel like this person is avoiding some type of change. And you may feel like they're not speaking out on that, or you feel like they're not even getting the information they need to make some type of change. Because, yeah, I do feel like you have someone coming in this week, Pisces, that is wanting to commit to you or reassure you of the commitment if it's already an existing commitment. But you may feel like something about this person is a repetitive pattern, okay? Three of Pentacles in reverse, Moon in reverse. Like you may feel like you were disillusioned to something or illuminated to something about this person that makes you feel like it's a dead-end road, or that makes you feel like you need to kind of be selfish when it comes to your love because if you feel like this person's manipulating you, or you feel like they don't really love you. And, I feel like you're mentally defeated about the situation. I don't really feel like you're in the mood to compete for this person at this point or compete for the attention. I feel like you're just straight up being vulnerable with this person about what is causing you to feel insecure in this relationship or connection. And again, it could be just you feel like this person just wants you for money, or it's just become a very superficial type. I'm sorry about that. You may feel like it's become a very superficial type of relationship, or you feel like this person is not even single. But I feel like you feel stuck between a rock and a hard place because you do want to fight for this, but you also feel the need to, stand your ground on your lack of optimism versus opportunity. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I do see a lot of communication between you and someone else. I do feel like you have kids on your mind as well, Pisces. Some of you feel like you're wasting your time with someone that's not going to give you a baby as well. Which you've got a valid point. If you want a baby and your person doesn't seem to, it's like it's not a valid point to force someone to want to have a baby, but it's a valid point to kind of take a step back and be like, do I even want this? Or there could be some type of children involved as well that is causing you to be a little bit more guarded and defensive. Or maybe you feel like there's children involved in this person's life, or both. Because I feel like there's a lot of concern on wasting your time because of children or the desire for children. Queen of Swords, the Emperor. I'm not gonna lie, Pisces, I feel like whatever you're stressing about in regards to you and this person, I may feel like, I feel like the two of you may have had a hard road, but I do feel like you're receiving honesty from someone, okay, that wants to support you, that wants to have things grow. And I do feel like I said, you're going to be standing your ground on certain things because you're lacking optimism because of impulsive behavior in the past, which causes you to doubt the situation. And again, you may feel the need to stand your ground until something changes here. Okay, what is this change? Five of Cups. You may feel like this person is emotionally attached to something from the past and possibly avoiding making a decision on something, or you may feel like they're trying to keep their options open. Okay, one more. Justice in reverse. Yeah, you feel like this person is constantly, you know, deflecting some type of unfair behavior or dishonesty or lack of integrity. You feel like they're constantly deflecting that on you by, oh, that hurt my feelings. Pisces, how dare you call me out on my shit? That hurt my feelings. Well, Pisces, I can assure you the most sensitive person is not the right person. Only in the bias world with the people that don't get anywhere, okay? Just because something hurts someone's feelings doesn't mean it wasn't needed to be said. Okay? So don't worry about that. Anywho, because yeah, I feel like you feel frustrated because you feel like this person is constantly deflecting some type of truth with the past, or well, maybe they're justifying shitty behavior because of, you know, the past. Maybe you messed up in the past, or you feel like this person is constantly being petty about something. Like you feel like they're constantly justifying a lack of truth or a lack of fairness because of how they feel that day. And I feel like it's frustrating you and it makes you feel like you can't trust this person. But I do feel like you're receiving very honest communication. And we do have the Emperor and the Empress, by the way. I like that. Three of Swords, though. Two of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles. So there may be some type of quick return, Pisces, here from someone that may have caused some type of betrayal. Or may have broke your heart or hurt you or isolated you when you were in your worst, whatever it may be. Yeah, someone here is trying to step up to the plate, or there's some type of quick return. If there was someone that chose someone else over you at one point in time, they're definitely regretting it, realizing the grass was not greener on the other side. There's someone here regretting choosing a new direction or picking someone else. Or picking a new path. It doesn't have to be a person. And I do feel like you're receiving some type of honesty from someone that wants to take control for how they made you feel. And yes, you are very guarded toward this person. You do want to put in the work. But you're also, I mean, what does Pisces essentially want with this person? Yeah, you don't want to lose this person. We have the Tower in reverse. I feel like you are willing to rebuild with whoever this person is. Oh, the Devil. Three of Cups in reverse. Some of you are willing to rebuild something that was sabotaged by either a third party or rumors. Maybe there was some type of rumors or nonsense that, or maybe there was some type of rumors or negative disconnect. Maybe the two of you ended things on a really negative note and it kind of sabotaged the situation and you're wanting to rebuild it and heal the situation and make forward plans. This person does, it's like you do have hope with this person. Maybe some of you are becoming aware that something ended because of rumors or because of, what's this? Three of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Someone had like a mental breakdown or avoided the situation because of some type of rumor or drama or negative disconnect between the two of you, and they didn't really know how to address the situation. One more in that Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. King of Cups, Strength in reverse. Yeah, someone wants to be vulnerable. Someone wants to illuminate or ask for forgiveness from you because they feel like, for one, you're in a place where you're quite bitter and resentful, not really willing to overlook. And they may, like, this is someone that is aware of some type of repetitive pattern, either in regards to a third party, rumors, maybe overindulging and partying as well. Like this is someone that is wanting to be vulnerable about the fact that they want a relationship, but they also feel like you're not really willing to get on the same page, possibly because of something that was illuminated about them. Like for some of you, there is something illuminated about this person, or they illuminated something and they regret it. Like they regret being honest. I don't know. Or they regret illuminating something that came from a very bitter place. Maybe they said something from a very bitter place and they're wanting to ask for forgiveness here. I mean, what's the best, like, what's like the potential here? I'm honestly, I mean, we do have the Emperor and the Empress, so that's good omen. But I'm really having a hard time telling, like, whether this is good or not. Fool in reverse just showed its face. Best case scenario here. I mean, you guys can, I'm just curious myself. Chariot in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. So, Six of Swords. So I do see the two of you making improvements. There is some type of calm after the storm type of energy. There is some type of calm after the storm energy. I don't know. The problem is that it may feel like you're almost forcing it because there's this energy of not wanting to. Because there's still some type of trust issues you have with someone, Pisces. I mean, keep in mind this reading could be vice versa. But there is some type of trust issues you have with this person because of a lack of follow through when it comes to plans, and it kind of pushes you to just focus on yourself. It's kind of like when someone disappoints you over and over and over. Well, of course you're gonna not rely on them as much as you once were, and you're gonna become like the most, you know, what's the word? The most detached people, or just avoidant people when it comes to relationships. They really teach us how to be there for ourselves, and then they wonder why we're gonna go and be there for ourselves. I can't talk. I feel like this person kind of taught you how to show up for yourself, just with their lack of involvement. So I don't know. I do see you seizing this opportunity in hopes to make improvements, but I don't really feel like you have a lot of optimism off the get-go. It may feel like you're forcing it initially. So we do have If You Believe, big happy changes. A lot of people are getting that card tonight. One more. No need to worry. So if you believe, big happy changes. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there is some type of comeback around. Either someone's returning in your life, or there's some type of major overcoming of some type of obstacle in your life. Okay. So if this is a person coming back in your life, Pisces, this person may come back in your life like literally like sucking up. You know what I mean? Or it may feel like they're kissing your ass a little bit, or something like that. Or, you know, if there is some type of imbalanced situation in your life. Now, for those of you going through some type of financial hard time, this is saying that if you feel like you don't have the resources to make balance things out in a certain area of your life, you do, okay? You do. I mean, you do. We do have Choose a New Direction as well. Choose a new direction. The Ace of Wands. So maybe some of you guys are disconnecting from something here to rebuild something with someone else. Because there's some type of new beginning here that's bringing in a lot of excitement. And again, it may feel like someone's kissing your ass. I would also be mindful of a situation that's making you feel undervalued, or that is constantly putting you in the doghouse when it comes to money. Again, we are in Capricorn season, and I feel like a lot of people tonight are getting, like, I don't want to say vague, but they're not the most lovey-dovey type of readings. And if it is, it's kind of still like reputation based and whatnot. However, we are in Capricorn season. And Capricorn season, it's just all about making those hard cuts. You know what I mean? I love it because I mean, depending on where you have Capricorn in your houses, but, you know, I don't know, Pisces, I feel like you may have to make a tough cut here to have a new beginning that actually does pull at you, that actually does motivate you, that actually turns you on. Like, how long has it been, Pisces? Tell me. Sorry. But yeah, I do feel like there's a new beginning here that actually, you know, motivates you and excites you. But you may have to kind of, you know, overcome something that may be making you feel undervalued. I mean, give me a little bit more on this new beginning. The Temperance, this could be like the yin to your yang, could also be a Sagittarius, the World. This is someone that feels like, the World card can talk about a sense of belonging. The World card is also a desired outcome. Whatever this was, some of you have been avoiding burning a bridge with something or on something. So, some of you guys have been avoiding an ending or avoiding burning a bridge with something. There's some type of new beginning here where it may be like the yin to the yang, or it's like, whatever this new beginning is, it's a desired outcome from you. This is something you did not want to lose or you did not want to have to let go of. Give me a little bit more. The Ace of Cups, I'm telling you, shit. So whatever this new beginning is, it's coming in for you. And I feel like you may just need to go with it and trust it and be patient with yourself. But there may be a need here to kind of I don't know. I'm not gonna. It feels like love. One more in the new beginning. Two of Cups, Pisces. What the? You got love coming in from someone that you'd never wanted to let go of to begin with. That's what it is. You never wanted to let go from to begin with. And if it is a new person, this is someone that it's just gonna immediately make you feel like you'll just know. Let's just put it that way. You'll know. So, Pisces, you do have love coming in, and it is quite mutual. But some of you, it's like you're going to have to let go of something that is making you feel undervalued or something like that. Or whatever this love is, you're going to have to let go of this fear of abandonment or fear of not being good enough even. Because with If You Believe and Big Happy Changes, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you need to let go of this fear of you're not good enough or you don't have the capability to balance with someone else or something like that. Or maybe someone else is dealing with that energy with you, that they seem to be overcoming that, and it's restoring the balance and the connection, which is essentially the desired outcome you had. Yeah, so for those of you that felt like someone else was insecure with you and constantly used that to treat you like shit, I do see them overcoming that. We got a shit ton of cards here. Lord have mercy. But you could be dealing with any sign. We do have Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo. We have it all, I feel. We have it all. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. So, bye.